Excuse me. My throat is crazy today and yesterday. We're gonna head on to the Citadel. I'm gonna try to figure out who I want to take with me. But let me see what all I have next. I think it's just Virmire. Because I'm pretty sure I'm done with Pharos and Novaria, and I'm not really interested in doing a whole lot of the side quests in the first Mass Effect. You know, Mass Effect 2 is the one that's got the really good side quests. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, I'm excited for tonight's stream. I love Mass Effect. The chat has been kind of on and off with it, but you know, maybe I can make it a little bit better tonight. If you're here after the stream's up, you know, let me know what you think and everything, and let me know how you feel about Mass Effect or what you're up to. A lot of you use this stream as background noise, which I think is a perfectly justifiable and reasonable usage of my channel. So without further ado, let's head on out to the Citadel. I'm going to take my homies, Garrus and Rex, with me. Can't go wrong with these two. I think it's funny that I'm like flying from my ship to the Citadel.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior
a lot of coughing tonight. Look at that donation link pulled up.
Logged. The commanding officer
Donations.
is ashore. Exo Presley has the
There
deck.
we go. First, and good night, my friend. Alright, have a good night, Mr. Brenner. Yeah, I'm starting it late again tonight. I keep trying to start it like 45 minutes before now, but it just keeps not working out that way. But thanks for tuning in, buddy. It means a lot. Be sure to like the stream, you know. I've been known to put people to sleep, especially on these Mass Effect streams, so you know, maybe you'll want to keep it on. Who knows? Have a good night, Brenner. Good luck with your tomorrow, whatever you have in store.
Every time I visit the Citadel.
Alrighty. This guy again.
Rear Admiral Mihailovic, 5th Fleet.
I've done this. I think I've already done this. I wonder if it's not saving.
Commander. I command the 63rd Scout Flotilla. You in the Normandy was
Alright,
my unit.
I'm actually okay to do this stuff again. It's fun to talk to this guy.
I wasn't keen on it either, but there are advantages to being above the law.
Don't let the title go to your head. No one's above the law.
I'm above the law.
The politician's decision
I am above the law. I have my own ship and I'm in space. What are you going to do to stop me?
I do begrudge this over-designed piece of tin, though.
The Normandy is a fine ship, sir. She's
I like
being
being confrontational with this guy.
It's a gimmick, Commander. Useless in a stand-up fight. This experiment diverted billions from our appropriations bills. For the same price, we could have had a heavy cruiser. But no. We had to make nice to the Turians.
Well, you know, we have plenty of heavy cruisers, right?
I'm here to make an inspection, Commander. Normandy is an Alliance warship. I intend to see she's up to snuff.
I'm sure you'll find everything in order, Admiral.
I'll just bet.
Alright, he's gonna...
I won't be long.
Oh, he's gonna inspect it, and then he comes back and gives me an earful.
I'm not happy.
What did you find out of order?
Who designed that CIC? Putting the commander aft of everyone else is inefficient. What if he needs to discuss with the operators toward the bow?
Let's see. I think I actually would go with this one.
There are no amateurs on this crew. They know to keep idle chatter minimized during combat, and I can bellow with the best DIs.
A fair point. I suppose
I like doing the... It's my instinct to go Paragon, but I'm trying to go more Renegade when I actually wouldn't, if this were me. I'd probably be pretty pissed off at this guy.
Credits of element 0 to make this thing able to move without giving itself away. You realize we could make drive cores for 12,000 fighters with that money? What good is it to hide for a few hours anyway? Useless.
Men of limited vision said the same thing about early aircraft, submarines, and tanks.
There's two ways I could take that, Commander, but that is true.
Bam!
The early U-boats.
Slap him with some history.
And we need to talk about your crew, Commander. Krogan? Asari? Turians? What are you thinking, Commander? You can't allow alien nationals free access to Alliance equipment.
They're not just alien nationals, they're my friends. They see, they're my friends as an option.
Between Saren and the Geth, we have enough enemies out here. Treating other species with suspicion and distrust won't win hearts and minds.
That assumes the hearts and minds are worth winning.
See, that's not how I'd
That hasn't
respond,
been
because
proven
that
yet.
makes it sound like you're
Do
just
you have
doing it
anything
to
else
keep up
say,
appearances.
Commander? Any other justifications for the state of this vessel?
Here, let me, while I'm in this corner I've painted myself into with keeping up appearances, let's choose the next keeping up
I
appearances
think
order.
Normandy is a good ship, sir. Even if you disagree, you have to see that her joint construction and multiracial crew make the Alliance look better.
See, that's another
Your
keeping up
job is to
appearances.
look good, Commander. The Alliance navies is to win wars. I'm not convinced Normandy isn't a waste of taxpayer money, but I am convinced that you believe otherwise, and that you'll use it to its best ability. I'll be submitting a report to the Joint Military Council. It will not be as negative as I planned.
Yeah, you bitch.
Good hunting, Commander Shepard. Make us proud.
At least he salutes me, you know, that's kind of cool. I forgot to salute him there in my options. Garrus says, huh?
The Normandy combines the best of Alliance technology and Turian engineering. It shows what we're capable of.
I gotta scan these keepers that I see. I keep forgetting about that. Alright, we'll see if... Let me see if it saved any of the side quests that I did. Because I need to head...
Years of poor economic
If I go down this
Exogeny
elevator and
has
there's a
announced
reporter
that its
there,
research colony on Pharos
and
is
if
finally returning
I get a
profit.
message from someone about a
New
suicide thing,
discoveries and a dedicated
then that's something I'm
colonization
just going to
effort
speed run
have
through,
finally
because those are
paid
still
off
fun
for
things to
Exogeny.
go through, even if
Exogeny stock rose
if
sharply
there's,
with the
you
announcement,
know, not the
with
best fun
investors
with it.
pleased at this surprising news.
And actually, while we're just on this elevator... Oh, never mind. The elevator's about to hit the bottom. When we get to an idle point... This looks kind of idle to me. Let's see. Yep. I'm going to go and start a party chat with Chloe, who's asleep, just so that it can... I don't want that to become something that, you know, you guys can't hear me talking and it just blends in with someone else talking. They have their subtitles, I don't, so I get to talk louder.
Sorry to bother you. This is Lieutenant Girard down in the docking bay.
There we
There's
go.
a woman here. She was rescued from Batarian slavers a few weeks ago.
Alright, yeah,
She's
so I'm going to have to do this again.
Meanwhile, I guess she was taken.
I thought I saved,
It's a
but I
raid
guess
on
not.
your town.
You mean she was taken in the raid that killed my parents?
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. She got free somehow.
Or at least I was the
Grabbed
one who
gun
brought
for
it
one
up.
of my guys.
No, wait, he was.
Now she's holed up here in the docking bay. She says she wants to die. I hope you talk to her. It's a long shot, but you went through the same thing. The raid. I figured maybe you could talk her out of her tree.
Let her do it.
I'm on my way, Lieutenant. Sit tight.
There we go.
Anything you could do would be great. I don't want to... she's been through enough. I'll have my men stand by for you.
And we're going up this way. Right back up.
Alliance officials have raided a dangerous cult controlled by a former Alliance officer,
Hey, I did
Major
that.
Kyle. Major Kyle surrendered and is now being treated for severe post-traumatic stress disorder.
Usually they'll talk to each other in the thing, but Rex isn't the most talkative of gentlemen.
Commander, glad to see you.
Wish it were under better circumstances. Where is she?
Behind those shipping containers. I've got a sniper position, but I don't think we'll need
She's
it.
probably trying to shoot
She's
herself
only
because
a
she's
danger
French,
to
because he's
herself.
French, and she
Got
had to
a
deal with him.
sedative to calm her down, but
You
we
know,
can't
everybody
get close to her.
can't
Every
blame her.
step we take gets her more
Talk to the
wound up.
French.
You seem awfully worried about her.
That's just such a dumb question.
I'm just doing my job, Commander.
I hope I don't need it. Tell your men to stand by.
Don't push her too hard. If she seems liable to pull the trigger, back off or walk away.
Alright, I already
I'm
know how
willing
this
to
thing
wait her
works.
out.
Because I did it last time
Good
I
luck,
streamed this.
Commander.
We gotta earn her trust and all that. I got this.
Stop! Stop! What are you...
This one's a little heavy and too talkative though.
My name is Shepard. Lieutenant Girard sent me to talk to you. What's your name?
Animals.
I feel like someone coming up
The masters put
with
their symbols on her.
armor would be
Hot
very
metal all over her back.
tense.
She screams when they do it.
You must have a name. A name you were born with. Can you remember it?
She remembers a lot of things. Talitha. They call her that. She doesn't remember the rest. Leave her alone.
Alright, let's see here.
I was on Mindwar. My parents died in the raid.
Lying. You get hit for lying. Get the buzz or the burning. Can't be there. Why are you alive? Why are you? Why aren't you like her? Broken. Only fit to dig and carry.
For a
There we
while,
go.
I was broken.
If I get a speech check,
lost
then I
my whole
can
family,
step
Talitha.
towards her.
My friends, my childhood. I had to pull myself up and keep going.
You lose your mommy and daddy, but you don't dig, you don't carry. You stand up. She wishes she could stand up.
I'm going to take a step towards you now. Okay?
She has like dissociative
No,
personality
she's no good.
disorder
Don't
from
want to be handled again.
being
How did you
enslaved
get
and
here?
stuff.
Did you escape?
She can't escape. They have chains, wires, needles. You go too far, they take your brains away. Animals like her come. Animals with guns. They make the masters explode. She tries to fix the masters so they won't be mad at her. She puts all the reds and purples back in, but they don't move.
Oh goodness.
The other animals take her.
Let's see here. So basically, the people that enslaved her were blown up by the people who rescued her, and she was trying to put them back together. Let's see here.
The Marines who rescued you. They were the first humans you'd seen in 13 years, but you tried to heal your captors. Why?
If the animals can see her, then this is real. But it can't be. The wires, the chains, the hitting. This doesn't happen to her. It's another girl. A dirty girl. Stupid girl. She deserves it. It happens to her. Doesn't it? They see her, so it's real. She doesn't want it to be real.
What's up, Blumps? Not one soul. Brenner came in and said goodnight. Yeah, not a lot of people showed up, but you know, I feel like playing Mass
I'm
Effect
going
tonight.
to take a step towards you.
I did Elden Ring recently, Battlefront
Okay.
2 recently. I've done the rounds. I get to play Mass Effect on a Monday night. I already did this one.
Don't touch her!
You might have seen this one. Let's see here.
What happened to your parents?
She sees them. They're yelling, "Run! Hide!" They hit the masters. But the masters, they have lights and hoses. Daddy's... he's melting! Shh! She doesn't want to see that! Don't make her look! Don't look! Stupid, stupid!
I know it hurts, Talitha. I'm
But how you
sorry.
doing, Blumps?
But you need to deal with this. What happened to them? Think.
When she thinks, water comes out of her eyes. The masters beat her when she wastes water. So she doesn't think anymore. She sees them. Mommy and Daddy. Burning in white light, melting, going to pieces. They can't even say anything to her.
The voice
dead,
acting is
Shepard.
a little
They
rough.
try to save her and the masters burn them. Can she stop remembering now, please?
I'm going to take a step towards you now. Okay?
You're a little stressed, Blumps? I'm doing alright. My throat is, you know, kind of
Please
sucky.
don't touch her. She's dirty. You'll catch it.
Talitha, this will make you sleep. If you fall asleep, they'll take you to a place where you can get better.
Will she have bad dreams?
You'll dream of a warm place, and when you wake up, you'll be in it.
She'd like that. It hurts when she...
What's got you stressed, Blumps? You got like tests coming up or something?
But she wants to.
There we go. I got +8 in Paragon. It didn't give me any Renegade points, though.
Is it over, Commander?
She took the sedative. She wants to get better, Lieutenant.
Thanks, Commander. That means a lot. I didn't want to hurt her. It's just... when I see her curled into a ball and shivering...
Boy shit.
She was only 6.
People talk to me about girl shit all the time. Tell me
Why the
about boy
hell are we
shit,
out
Blumps.
here if we can't even keep
Let's
one
talk
little
boys.
girl safe?
Alright.
Bad things happen to good people, Lieutenant. That's why you and I are here. Don't wring your hands over her. Help her.
Yes, sir. Thanks for your help, Commander. We are taking her to a counseling center. They'll help her get better.
There we go. She's getting therapy.
We'll be taking her for counseling.
So how about it, Garrus? Is this better than C-Sec?
Fighting a rogue Spectre with countless lives at stake and no regulations to get in the way? I'd say that beats C-Sec.
There may just be hope for you yet, Turian.
Garrus and Rex are like the best teammates. One's got 2 toes, the other's got 3 toes. Oh, he's got 4 toes. How about that? I got 5 toes. You need
Commander
someone
Shepard?
Damn it, I'm gonna get interviewed by a freaking journalist.
Khalees had been seen in Al-Jalani.
I should punch her. That's an option. You can punch her in the
Would you answer a few
face.
questions for our viewers?
What sort of questions?
People back home have heard a lot of wild stories about you, Commander. I can give you the chance to set the record straight. What do you say?
So long as you understand that I may not be able to answer all questions.
I'm sure our viewers will understand. Humans
boy.
have been trying to get the respect of the galactic community for 26 years. With that in mind, what are your feelings on being the first human Spectre?
Let's see here.
I try to keep in mind that it's just another form of duty. I still wear a uniform.
But there's a difference between protecting human interests and Citadel interests. Have you encountered any situations where the Citadel asked you to place its needs before the needs of Earth?
The Council is concerned with the needs of the whole galactic community. We're part of that community now. Our needs are on their agenda, but we're one of many.
You really
The
do believe
situation
that,
is
don't you?
confusing, Blumps.
You've been given command of an advanced human warship for your mission.
They always are.
Is there anything you'd like to say about it?
If I pick time to shut you up, then I'll punch her in the face.
Actually, the Normandy was co-developed by human and Turian engineers. Its design incorporates many innovations, all of which are classified, I'm afraid.
There we go.
So the Turians have knowledge of the Normandy that is being kept secret from the Alliance public? Do you think it was appropriate to hand Earth's most advanced warship over to the Citadel?
I wasn't aware it had been handed over to anyone. I'm in command, and last I checked, I'm human. Same goes for my crew.
Human, yes, but you do work for the Citadel now, Commander. Speaking of your new job,
Alright, let's
did
see.
the Council order you to sabotage human research concern on Noveria?
I blew up the hot labs.
The Council had nothing to do with it. There was an accident at Binary Helix Labs. In the interest of protecting the company's confidentiality, I can't say more.
That's a surprising revelation, Commander. We've had nothing but stonewalling from Binary Helix. Given your recent experiences, do you think humanity will ever get the respect it deserves from the galactic community?
Respect's a funny thing. People always assume they deserve it. The truth is,
There we go.
respect is earned.
Staunch
And I firmly
individualist,
believe we can earn it.
Shepard.
You're an idealist, Commander, but a sincere one. I hope you're right. One last question, Commander. Rumors back home say you're tracking a rogue Spectre named Saren. Do you have any comment on that?
Saren instigated the attack on our colony at Eden Prime. Once his involvement was proven to the Council, I was assigned to bring him in.
That's surprising, Commander. The official
There we
line
go.
says that Eden Prime
I can
was
say whatever I
attacked by
want. I'm a
rogue
Spectre. Who's gonna
synthetics.
fire me?
Good luck in your mission. Thank you for your time, Commander Shepard.
When I return to my ship now, I get like a thing from my commander telling me like, oh, you shouldn't have talked to her. All right, let's check out CSEC a little. Usually I find CSEC to be kind of boring, but it could be that I just, you know, don't do anything in
You
it.
see a few civilians hanging around the academy waiting to speak to an officer about some problem. Hello, Commander.
If CSEC were better at its job, there'd be no need for bounty hunters like me.
Not now.
Man, I thought Chelik was my friend. I come in, you know, looking for to visit my old friend Chelik, who always gives me a hard-ass time at shit. And he gives me the rundown. I always forget what's down there. I think it's like a training room. Yeah.
I used to have an office here. Spend half my time doing paperwork.
Alright. Let's head down. Which path? I don't need that computer console. It probably leads to a side quest I don't need to do. I should really look up just what side quests are important, and then decide which ones I want to do for that I think would fit the character that we're trying to do here. Alright, that's just a requisition officer. Hey, did I scan this guy? Yep. Hey, and let me see how many... Speaking of side quests, let me see how many of these guys I've scanned. Light metals, gases. Hey, I've collected 3 out of 6 gases. It's a lot of miscommunication and misunderstanding. Well, it's alright. Bumps. If you don't want to share, then that's fine. You know, Cleese always comes in and talks about his stuff, and, you know, I pretty much just make fun of him the whole time. So I get it if you don't want to talk about it or anything. Man, why does he get a cool helmet? I mean, Shepard's helmet is pretty cool. His is cool too. It's just the armor in Mass Effect 1 looks like pajamas. Here, I'm gonna give him this stuff. Cause he's a Krogan, he should have a shit ton of health. Oh, is he? Oh, I thought I had a lot more Renegade points. I was like, oh man, am I getting him matched up? There's a way to quickly boost both Renegade and Paragon stuff. But I think only one of them carries over to the second Mass Effect.
Presidium technicians are struggling to understand why a computer system catastrophically overloaded recently. Technicians are reportedly unsure of what caused the malfunction, or even what the system was originally designed to do. CSEC is investigating the possible vandalism or misuse of public property.
It's funny how we're just walking around with like a shit ton of weapons on us. Like if you saw someone just walking around with like an assault rifle, a shotgun, a pistol, a sniper rifle, and all that on their back, you know, you'd probably think they're a pretty cool guy, right?
Is there something else I can help you with, Commander?
I should be going now.
Have a pleasant day.
Oh yeah, I always accidentally do that. Let me pay the ambassador a visit. You know, just check things out. You know what? I think the ambassador's the other way. Nope, no, there he is. There's Zadina.
I saw your Ferris report. If we had known anything about the Thorian, Exogeny would never have been given the permits to start a colony there.
Thank God the colony survived.
Udine is a
We can't
corrupt
afford to have too
bastard.
many failures out in the Traverse. It's one of our major expansion regions.
You don't give a damn about the colonists. It's all just politics to you, isn't it?
We can't all be the hero who charges in to save the day, Commander. But we each serve humanity in our own way. You can't escape interstellar politics. It's part of the big picture. Sometimes it isn't pretty.
Just ignore him, Shepard. The ambassador's a little bitter sometimes. Comes with the job. Yes, Commander?
Let's see here.
Do you know anything about Virmire?
Sorry, Shepard. I've never even heard of it before all this. You'll have to go out there and check it out for yourself.
How are you holding up?
Honestly,
Captain Anderson's
this
cool.
isn't how I
You get a lot
pictured
more
my
of him in the
career
second
coming
one,
to an end.
I think.
Pushing papers.
You know, I don't
really
even
isn't
think he's in
fun.
the second one.
But you're the one who can stop Saren. I believe in you, Shepard.
Might be in the third.
If that means I have to step aside, so be it.
Tell me what happened with you and Saren 20 years
It's
ago.
close to 20 years ago now.
Didn't I say
Ambassador Gora was our
20 years
representative here on
ago?
Citadel. Like Udina, she wanted to get a human into the Spectres. She chose me. The Council sent Saren to keep an eye on me and evaluate my performance, just like they sent Nihilus to keep tabs on you.
The only thing I care about is stopping Saren.
You're right, Commander. It's no good living in the past.
Basically
I
shut
should go.
down his feelings.
I'll
I
be
just
here
wanted
if
to
you
get
need
out of that. I didn't want to, like, shut him down or anything. It's like, I don't give a shit. Let's just take down Saren.
I get the feeling they're not used to seeing Krogan walking around them.
By the way, Krogan run, or not Krogan, Rex runs. He's a big boy.
The Earth-clad Spectre has returned to speak with me.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Yes, yes. Good day, Earth-clan.
Alright, that's all that's going on up here. There might be some other side quests in the other parts. I just gotta check around. They'd probably put any side quests near the markets. 'Cause, you know, that's where anybody else would be. Blumps is back. Welcome back, Mr. Blumps. Is all drama settled and discarded? Oh, that takes me to CSAC. Well, that's good, Blumps. Drama's stupid and annoying. Here we go. These Hanar can sometimes be interesting. Oh, that's that Hanar that we got a license for. So he could talk about his religion. You didn't even ask for this shit? Yeah, you know, I think that if that happened to Sigurd, actually. Like, drama just came on him.
Who are you to tell me what my husband would want?
I'm the only person making sense right now. You're endangering your baby.
This baby is the only thing I have left of Jake.
I have the option to get involved, but I feel like in real life, if I heard people arguing, I'd just walk by. Alright, I can't. I have to get snotty
I don't care what you
and...
think, Michael. It's my decision.
I know you're hurting, Rebecca, but don't let your grief hurt your baby too.
Can I help you with anything?
Perhaps you can talk some sense into her.
I don't need
It's so
anyone to talk
condescending.
sense into me, Michael. I'm not undergoing the treatments.
My sister-in-law here is pregnant, and she's refused to let the baby undergo gene therapy in utero.
I'm certain that she has a good reason. I'd like to hear both sides.
My husband Jacob died from a rare heart condition several months ago.
There's a chance that the baby could develop the same heart condition, but routine gene therapy can eliminate it.
Let's see.
A very small chance, Michael. And extranet reports say the therapy could harm the child.
It's less dangerous than the genetic enhancements that every soldier in the Alliance receives.
What are the chances that your child will develop the heart condition?
Here I am
According to
getting
the
involved
doctors,
in their
there's a 1 in 50
business.
chance. And if my baby develops
Blumps,
the
look, I'm
condition,
snotty and
medical
nosy.
treatments are available.
Which are nowhere near as effective as simply getting the gene therapy.
What are the chances that gene therapy could hurt the baby?
1 in 300 at most.
But extranet articles say there could still be long-term complications we don't know about.
I'm with her.
Understand? If my baby is that 1 in 300, I will always wonder if I killed my baby for nothing.
It's Rebecca's child, Michael. I think you should honor her decision.
damn it, she's not choosing. She's acting blindly out of grief.
Let's see here.
Of course she is. So are you. Yelling at her won't bring your brother back.
That's so rude.
How dare you?
Everything
I'm
about
trying to
this
do what's
is rude.
best for the baby.
Then support the baby's mother. Stand with her when she makes tough decisions.
This baby is the only thing my brother... It's all I have left of him. I need to know
I'm Nosy
that
Shepherd.
the baby's safe.
That's the role play.
It's all I have left too, Michael.
If I see drama, I'm jumping right in.
To be safe.
Just plugging my nose
wanna
and
give her
cannonballing
that
straight
much.
into that pool.
We will.
Speaking of which, Blumps
I
says that
promise.
she's in the crossfire
Thank you for
because of
talking
rumors,
with us.
not about her, though.
I appreciate it.
Who are the rumors about? You know, and then none of my business. Here, this is the guy from the Shadow Broker. Bar Levon.
Greetings, Earth Clan. I believe congratulations are in order, Commander Shepard. You are the first human to join the Spectres, yes?
It's a great honor.
One you are no doubt ready for. A word of warning, though. There are many eyes watching you now, Commander. Some of them want to see you fail.
Like, oh, he just looked behind himself.
I, however, wish you only success. Perform well and you bring the Earth Clan one step closer to joining the Council. And if they let your people in, maybe there is hope for my own species one day, yes?
I should go.
It is weird that they only let, like, 3 species into the council. Here's a lady.
Got a moment? Hello, Spectre. I have a business proposition for you.
How do you know me? That's a dumb question. Good for you.
I've got plenty to do already.
Of course you do. But this would be easy work for you, and I pay extremely well. I'm acquainted with a pair of powerful crime bosses. They're hiding on remote worlds, and I have the coordinates. You could do the galaxy a favor.
What kind of defenses would these two have?
I haven't the faintest idea, but they're certain to be armed.
I'm interested.
Their partnership's soured, and each believes that the other intends to kill him. They will be well prepared.
I eliminate them, and then you take over and try to eliminate me. How stupid do I look?
While I appreciate your estimation of my bravado, I have no intention of attempting to murder you.
We'll see.
You are the first human Spectre, and you are doing important work for humanity. I have no interest in red sand or slavery. Anyone who does deserves to die. Our needs are aligned.
Alright.
And what do you get out of this?
Blum says that there's this weird love triangle her friend has, her single ass being a therapist for. That's your problem, Blumps, I guess. I'm just kidding.
I will manage our organization in a more
I feel like
manner.
the only answer is that your friend should just choose one.
What crimes did these men commit?
And
They're
not
red
lead
sand
the other one
dealers who
on.
make victims of their customers. Those who can no longer pay
Or get out
are
of it
sold
altogether.
to Batarians as slaves. They're loathsome, hurting innocent people. They must be ended.
It's weird that the Paragon choice is to not do that when it's like you're taking out slavers.
If they're as bad as you say they are, they need to be dealt with.
Excellent. Here are the coordinates. When these men are dead, I will wait for you at the third set of coordinates. Goodbye,
Alright.
Commander. It's
Looks like
been
I got
pleasure
into
to
a
meet you.
whole... I got into a love triangle of my own here. That lady has 2 lovers that she once killed or something. I don't know. Whatever it is, I'm into it.
Commander, it is good
Show
to
me
see
your items.
Let's see what he has.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human. You will not be disappointed.
It gets weird and trickery. You can always choose to not get involved, you know? Just get out of it. Let's see, Garrus. Holy crap, that's a really good set of armor right there. That's a lot of money, though. That's like all of my money. Holy shit. You know what? I'm gonna spend all of my money on that armor. I want to see what Garrus gets with it. It's like the best armor in my whole collection. Doesn't even look that good. Cool. Here, let's get rid of that one actually. Alright. I got Garrus some yee ass camo armor. I feel like that's going to all of our southern sensibilities, you know, even those who are not southern. All of our love for camo, and it brings the yee out of all of us, really. I think we're each gonna grow a mullet after the stream. Rex says, oh, it's probably gonna comment on that. I thought he wouldn't like the statue. He actually admires the statue and thinks of it as an ideal for his people. Whereas everybody, I don't know, Blumps. I guess they hate me all of a sudden. You're the one true fan, Blumps. In fact, how about you get some mod questions while we're at it? I'll give you all the ones that come to mind. And if you get one right, then, you know, there you go.
Hello again. The consort is very pleased with everything.
Any chance I can move up?
Yeah, she is grateful for your assistance. However, the client list is a separate matter.
Her appointment thing was really
come back anytime.
Generic. She basically just gives you generic advice.
I see even the humans find the consort irresistible.
Welcome. It is a pleasure to see you.
She's basically just like a therapist.
You're with the Alliance? My brother's a private back on Earth.
Blumps, what do you think? Should I get more soda? I had 1 can of soda today, and I'm thinking I might get a second. But yeah, you ready for the first mod question, Blumps? What do you call a cross between a sperm whale and a humpback whale? There's no chance for it on this stream because, you know, it's not like a sports stream or anything. That joke is usually used for Battlefront 2 and like sports games I play. That's such a weird, like, this is such a weird spot, you know. I guess it makes sense for there to be that staircase there, actually. I'm gonna go to the car now, and maybe I'll go to... Yeah, I'm gonna go all the way up to the top.
In the aftermath
Ah, damn it, I thought that was a cab thing.
Have a pleasant day.
Why is it default to my sniper rifle? I don't use the sniper rifle. You can answer it. I'll let you give it like 5 answers, and then I'll ask you a different mod question if you don't get it. Sound fair? I got several mod questions. That just automatically selected by. I was just trying to skip the dialogue thing. Alright, we'll go with Presidium. Wards access, Citadel Tower. There. Look at that. That's a view. If I've ever seen one. I'd hate living on the Citadel though. There's no mountains. And it's a spaceship that doesn't go anywhere. You're gonna say my mom? No. That's not the answer. Though, Josh's answer to the whale question was his wife. It was pretty funny.
Congratulations on becoming the first human Spectre, Commander. I'm certain you'll be up to the challenge.
I appreciate that.
My name is Admiral Kahoku. It's about time the Alliance got one of our own in with the Spectres. We need people like you to deal with our problems.
Is something wrong, Admiral?
I'm getting stonewalled by bureaucratic assholes. Nothing
Yeah,
new.
nothing
Maybe
new.
you can help me, Shepard. One of my recon teams is
cum whale?
investigating some
Close.
strange activity out in the Traverse. We
Almost
lost
there.
contact yesterday. Now I can't get clearance to check it out,
I'll give it to you. It's a comeback.
But that doesn't apply to you, Shepard. Spectres can go anywhere they want. You could find out why my team dropped out of contact.
I'll find them, Admiral.
I appreciate that, Commander. I was running out of options. I'm going to stay here and see if I can find.
I'll give you another one just because I'll give you the dumb one, the dumbest. Well, there's two really dumb ones. How about you like trucks? What do you call someone who lays down in front of a truck? Hey, we got some side quests I actually want to do here. I was hoping to get some side quests that you would actually do on the Citadel. But yeah, there's two side quests I don't mind doing. Killing some bandits, slavers, and then rescuing some soldiers. Oh, how did I miss that keeper? I got 19 out of 20 of those keepers scanned. A speed bump? A child? Okay, that's two. Those are good ones, but those are just two. Oh, this is the...
Commander Shepard, could I have another word with you?
This is another freaking journalist.
Hello again, Commander. I've got a proposition for you. Since you helped me get information on the crime syndicate, I've gotten a lot more backing from my publishers. I'm investigating traffic controller conditions now, and I wondered if you could help.
That seems like a step down from wide-scale corruption.
Actually, in a way, it's more important. This isn't about people getting rich. This is about safety. I've heard rumors that the space traffic controllers are overworked to a dangerous degree.
I can remember Emily Wong is the one that's cool.
But you could. If you planted a bug inside, I could crack the story.
If you crack this story, what's likely to happen?
Ideally, there will be calls to improve working conditions by hiring more controllers and upgrading systems. The council won't pay for improvements voluntarily.
Yeah.
This story will provide that pressure.
This lady is playing a crucial role in capitalism. Your 5 brain cells are thinking really hard. Well, that's good, Blumps. Is the fan on the back of your head like running really fast because you're really like overheating?
What will this bug allow you to pick up?
Yeah, I gotta know what I'm doing.
I'm not trying to tap into the traffic control system if that's what you're worried about. I just need
a
to
deer?
hear and see them in order
quite.
to correlate their activity with traffic efficiency.
You know, Mr. Jessica got this one first try. So did Cheyenne.
Everyone knows space traffic controllers are overworked. How is this news?
There's a difference between overworked and dangerous. Traffic at the Citadel has increased by 300% in the last century, but traffic controller resources haven't kept up. We already have several last-minute wave-offs per week. Do we have to wait for a full-blown disaster?
This bug you want me to plant, could it interfere with traffic signals?
Absolutely not. I made certain
how dumb is the answer on a scale from 1 to 10? Well, that's weird because it's both 1 and 10, depending on, you know, the answer. Because the answer, you know, it's dumb, but not in the way that you're thinking.
I can't promise anything, but I'll see what I can do. Give me the bug.
And the question once again is, what do you call someone who lays down in front of a truck?
Excellent. Just place it on a terminal with a good view of the area. Thanks again for your help. In the long run, this story is going to save lives.
It's funny when people, like, that's one of my favorite ones to ask, because people's answers to the truck question are some of the best ones. Though hands down the best answer was Joshy's answer to the whale one.
I'm on
Another side quest?
Talk to someone else if you need anything. I've got a lot on my mind.
Maybe I can help.
Well, maybe you can. You're a soldier, right? You ever head out to the Traverse?
The Traverse is a rough place. We're out there quite a bit.
My brother's the captain of a ship called the Majesty. It was crossing the Traverse a few days ago when it disappeared. Just dropped right off the grid. And that usually means one of two things. They had massive mechanical failure.
Well, that's what I'm asking you, Blumps. Blumps asks, who lays down in front of a truck? You got 3 answers at that? 2 more.
Any idea why someone would attack them?
Privateers, slavers, mercs looking for an easy score. There's a lot of nasty sorts out in the Traverse.
Oh, you
I
sent
won't
your
give up on
answer?
my
I didn't
brother.
see it.
Not yet.
Probably means
I've got the coordinates for the last
it was the
transmission
correct
from
one.
this
We
vessel.
want to write it differently. Use like numbers instead of letters or something.
What kind of ship was it?
Don't let the name fool you. The Majesty's just a small trading vessel, only a handful of crew. But he kept it in good condition. But they don't have any real weapons or shields. If anyone did come after them, the Majesty'd be a sitting duck.
If your brother's still alive, I'll find him.
Excuse me.
I'll forward them to your ship right away. Please let me know.
How does
as soon
everybody
as you
have my like stealth ship's phone number? A fucking moron. Did he say the wording matters here, Blumps? But yeah, you know, you got it right, kind of. The answer is that we're looking for is fucking retarded. That's what you call someone who lays down in front of a truck. You call them a retard. There you go, Blumps. You're 2 for 2 right now. That's like 1.5, really. Kara says, what does he got to say?
I've always wondered if the Turians released the genophage on their own, or if the Council secretly encouraged them.
The Council did. It was Solarians who created
Not
it.
too many people have free access to the tower. Even less get permission to meet the Council.
Wait, can I just call the Council? That light's green. No. If you bring Tally up here, she comments on how difficult it is to have plants growing on a spaceship. Alright, yeah, I think I've done everything here that seems to be available. I don't see any goofballs hanging around the corners. Are you ready for a third one, Mr. Blumps? Now this one's probably the dumbest one. The other two, you know, the goal is to get people to say things that other channels, moderators might, like, you know, mute someone for. It's just kind of to test the people that I make moderators to make sure they don't actually utilize their powers. Unless, like, very specific circumstances, you know, that I tell them to. Because really the role is to just mute people if I ask you to, and that's about it. Let's see here. But it's weird, yeah, like, it's annoying that YouTube censors comments in my chat, because, you know, I don't, that's the whole thing, is I don't do that. People say what they want, unless they get annoying and spammy, and get in the way of other people saying what they want to say in the chat. That's why I don't like spam, you know, it's not that I don't, like, that I care that people spam, it's more that I care that they're keeping other people from being able to say what they want to say.
Has settled out of court with a Krogan group that had accused the Genetics Corporation of fraud. The Krogan group had contracted Binary Helix to perform studies with a long-range goal of curing their genetic sterilization. The group later sued for a return of investment money when the study produced no viable results.
I like the elevator music, it's hilarious. This is the only elevator I think has elevator music. Here we go, we're in the wards. That's an Asari, no, that's not an Asari Commando. I mistaken it.
It's good. Busy though. I can't believe
Wait, it's a tower guard?
get coming in from the wards.
Not just a CSEC officer?
It's the busiest station on the Citadel. You'll never get bored.
I guess not, but you could still use a few more men.
That's why we brought you here.
Sure, but there's still way more complaints from the officers.
I like walking around the wards, actually. It's kind of a cool part of the thing. The liberals? What do you mean the liberals, Flumps? You talking about the police or something in the game?
In breaking news, Chairman Burns of the Parliament Subcommittee on Transhuman Studies has
the dumbest one is
biotic extremists. The
give it a
biotics
second.
commandeered a freighter and were last seen in the Hades Gamma Cluster. No demands have yet been made.
Here's a side quest. Hades Gamma Cluster. I think I already went there, right? Oh, censorship? Yeah, you're right. Yeah, they're the ones behind it, you know, it's stupid. Because, like, you know, if you have good arguments, then you shouldn't be censoring people, because then it's like, The whole point is, you know, let them say what they say so that you can argue against them. You don't change someone's mind by silencing them. All you do is protect your own fragile sensibilities. Right, Blumps? But also, Blumps. Third mod question here. It's the dumbest one. This one has nothing to do with the other ones. It doesn't even like benefit anything. It's just a dumb one that people always get wrong, and it's hilarious.
CSEC always turned a blind eye to what went on in here. Thick fist was paying someone off.
You ready? All right. Why do chickens make bad investors? I can sit down and get danced on by an alien. It is the best game ever.
I got business here, but not with you.
Here's Harkin. Oh, he's always drunk. You actually get a lot of quests from him in the other Mass Effects. You answered this last time. I think you got it wrong there, right? Yeah, I already gave it to you. That one's red, but oh, it's supposed to be locked in here. Hello. Hello. There's some stuff in this that I was supposed to retrieve, but wasn't able to. There's a crashed laptop. I guess I can't go in that locked room. But yeah, it's why do chickens make bad investors? You have to think of the dumbest thing, lowest possible answer that could have anything to do with it. They're too lazy to actually work stonks. No, I'm afraid not. Though, you know, stonks is kind of like a lazy profession. You know, one thing that's interesting, Mr. Blumps, actually, let me get at this. There's about, I'm really into stonks, personally. There's 3,000 publicly traded companies in the U.S. on the stock exchange, like around 3,000. So if you were to divide them, where you researched 10 a day, and just kind of, you know, just did your research 10 a day for the whole year, then you'd be able to pretty much study most of them.
Hello there.
Like
Welcome to Moorland's famous shop. You want many good supplies, yes?
Let me see what you have.
So you get to kind of like get a good read on the whole market over the course of a year. You would know every company that's out there. Why am I shopping? Oh, I need the Geth Armory license. No! It's 28,000. I'm down. I'm coming back for that. I need that Geth Armory shit. Those weapons are cool. $10 a day, you can't even focus on school? Well, 10 a day is not that much. It's kind of, honestly, I find stocks to be kind of easy to examine. Holy shit, Conrad Werner is my #1 fan.
Conrad Werner, remember me?
You know, in this game, there's a glitch that might have been patched out in this version, but it's common for you to shoot him in this first one. He's your #1 fan. And then he shows up in the second one, and it's like they don't even address it, but they added a patch to the second one where he goes, "Hey, my wife took me to the hospital. No problem, I completely get it." Chickens can't speak English to invest? No, I'm afraid not.
There are rumors on the extranet that you've been made the first human Spectre. That's incredible.
Oh, it's you.
Being a Spectre is a big responsibility. I just want to make humanity proud.
He's my #1 fan, guys.
Vids are all
Blumps, I'm afraid you're not my #1 fan anymore.
Fighting for all of us back home. And they also say that you don't take crap from anybody. You're showing them what humans can do. Hey, can I get your picture?
Sure, no problem.
Just hold up your gun. Perfect. Thanks again, Commander. I'm gonna hang this in my living room. My wife will love it.
People always complain that the wards are too crowded, but I never have any problem. Everybody gives me what There are.
This isn't a proof of purchase.
It's a bank statement. It shows that I bought something from you when I bought it.
Well, thank you for buying from me, but this still doesn't prove that you purchased that item from my store.
I feel like this should be a thing that I should be able to settle if I was able to settle the dispute between the two dudes about their child. I mean, if he could have had just like a no refund policy. That'd settle that, you know. He could just go. Wouldn't have to argue with people. Let's see. Blum says hens invest time into so many different eggs / stonks at a time, so they waste money. Nope, not quite, Blums, but you're getting there. You got 2 more tries, I think. Yep, you got 2 more tries. Let's see what you can do here, Blums. See if you can work the magic. Oh, I think there's like a casino up here, maybe? There's a side quest at the casino, I think. The Citadel's cool. I've said it a few times. Yeah, work the magic, Blum. She's getting her mod. She's gonna be a moderator, Mr. Ecclesi. She already got 2 right. Here's that jam. This brain is shifting gears, Ecclesi. Yes, sir, Blums. This is funny because the guy like collapses and falls down the stairs. Then he's like, "Hey."
Yeah, what is it?
Seems the owner didn't like the way you played their games.
Doran didn't have a clue what I was doing. He
Oh, yeah, Ecclesi, not if you have anything to do about it.
I know Doran. If he says you're cheating, you're cheating.
I was just tipping the scales in my favor. Only as an experiment.
It still sounds like cheating to me.
To you, maybe. But this device is merely intended to simulate situations and record results. Recording losses is easy.
I'm afraid, though, if Blums becomes a mod, then someone will have to be sacrificed, so we might have to lose Ecclesi. I'm just kidding. When he did that to Sigurd, it was hilarious. Because Sigurd, everybody loves seeing Ecclesi as a moderator, they're all used to it. And when I like made Sigurd a mod and we took Ecclesi's moderator away, everybody was like, you have to get rid of Sigurd's moderator.
Why do you need to record these outcomes?
That sacrifice is incredible. Yeah, it was hilarious.
I've spent the last 5 years.
I'm surprised Sigurd hasn't made a short for it.
Wins and losses on the Quasar. I just need a few more recorded wins and I can complete the algorithms.
Can you do that? Isn't that illegal?
It's illegal to use my system, but I won't use it. I'll sell it to
Yeah,
others.
me and Ecclesi were doing had a good chemistry going there.
I'll help you out.
Ah.
Yeah, what's the guy gonna do? Throw me out? I'm a Spectre.
Here you go. When you've recorded enough wins, it'll let you know. Of course, if you get caught with the device, well, you saw what happened to me. Well, off you go.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have to intentionally lose a few. The thing is, I'm actually lucky enough in real life to get this right.
Hey there, welcome to Flux.
Also, what's up with these like super slutty dresses with underboob and shit? Why is everybody wearing these like there's a whale tail, whale tails and underboob? That's like the only fashion store they got.
Welcome to Flux. Name's Doran. What can I... Enjoy your time here at Flux.
Low stakes? Let's go to high stakes, baby. I'm all in. No, see, there's a chat replay, so like if you can do it like a screen record of both the chat and the thing if you just play it after it's up. I'm really good at this math, Oh, dude, solid 20. Ecclesi, I'm the best at this game. You just ready to see me? The thing is, I'm gonna get like a ridiculously lucky. I'm gonna go again. I don't think I have to win a bunch in a row, but we gotta keep that guy from getting suspicious.
Don't often see someone getting as lucky as you.
I've only won twice. What are you talking about, dude? How would people play if they don't win more than once? Still down 10 credits. He hates people winning. Shouldn't set up games. Come on. You're writing in the mum suite. You got an idea? Alright, Cleasy. Hit me with it. Also, Blumps, are you gonna, give me your last guess for the chicken question. Why do chickens make bad investors? Ah! I'm down 40. Gambling doesn't pay, guys. Nope, I'm afraid Mr. Blumps is out. Chickens aren't good investors. She says chickens aren't good investors because they are too chicken to invest. Wordplay is all I got. No, you're looking at the wrong wordplay, Mr. Blumps. The answer is... The answer is, that they put all their eggs in one basket. Blumps. I'm down 5 credits. There we go. I'm at a net neutral. You guys like watching me play basically like this game's shitty version of slots? C6. Fuck. I'm gonna go broke. Man, it's not adding high numbers in that triangle roll. It's rigged. Damn it. now I'm getting angry. I'm down 80 credits. You're getting your truck bulletproofed this weekend? What do you need a bulletproof truck for, Blumps? Are you escorting ambassadors or something? I'm down 100. I think he's rigged it. There we go. It's not actually bulletproof. What is it? Is it like you're giving it the truck bed paint job where like you cover it all in that plastic that they put in truck beds?
I need to speak with you a moment.
I'm down 40 credits.
Same device Shells had earlier. Did he give it to you or did you take it from him? Never mind. It doesn't matter how you got it. But I can't let you keep it.
I don't think you're gonna take it from me.
Don't make a scene, Commander. I've already recovered the credits you
I didn't win any credits.
Now, I suggest you stick to playing the game fairly or not at all.
I'm literally down 60 credits.
No more tricks, or you'll be out on your ass.
There's a suspicious gambling machine over here.
Someone rigged this machine to funnel credits their way. I'll run a trace.
It's a brand name for parts that make a diesel engine even more reliable and fixing the small problems on the truck. Oh, that's cool. Wait, doesn't making a bulletproof engine does it make it to where the engine can run on like used fryer oil? I'm still down 200 credits. I'm crushing it. It's a brand name. Okay. But you drive a diesel. That's rough right now. Diesel used to be cheaper than regular gasoline. You put it in Cleesy's ultra random thoughts. Okay, I'll check it out, Cleesy. We need to move on from this side quest. This side quest kind of sucks. Once I get my money back. Doing just math right now. But you gotta love the into this. I'll keep it open and I'll check it out after. There you go, I'm up 400 credits, that bitch. I'm gonna go run it in his face.
I'm watching. No more tricks. We'll be out on your ass too.
I can only play the low stakes right in front of him. I'm just chatting with the chat now. I just wanted to make that guy mad at me more. Sucks that I've been playing this low stakes. That's like the one he doesn't even give a shit about. I give up. Let's shoot this place up. I'm just kidding. There's Rita.
Hey, Jenna came back looking for work. Thanks for getting her out of Cora's den.
I was glad to help out.
Yeah, everyone seems real happy to have her back.
Single axle F350. Holy shit, Blumps.
I'm glad she's out of the den. I'd just forgotten what it was like.
F350s are fucking huge.
I haven't had a decent tip since
What do you need an F350 for? Are you able to park that thing? What was my first car? I still drive it, Mr. Cleesy. It's a 2004 Toyota Highlander. I can still sell it for more than I paid for it, too. It's a good puppy.
So, did you record 5 wins with the device yet?
Oh, I only needed 5?
Doran caught me cheating and took it from me.
But that was years of work. What am I gonna do?
Maybe you should put your talents.
You're no help at all. This is absolutely the worst day of my life.
First time I was here, I dropped a bunch.
I mean, actually, spending years in your life as the like race that this guy is a big deal because they only live like 40 years at most. That's like really old for them. Alright, let's keep going. I thought if I knew I only had to record 5 wins, I would have just gotten 5 and done it. It's an 07 F350 Power Stroke 6.0 engine, sadly, but we're bulletproofing it this weekend. If I were to get like a Ford truck, I'd get like a 2000 Ford Ranger with like even just like a 4-cylinder, you know. I don't need the whole V6 or V8 on it, because the reason I'd get the Ford Ranger from 2000 is that it's like notoriously really easy to maintain, and the 2004 Toyota Highlander is great and all, but it's pretty difficult to work on, and you know it's expensive enough to work on that I'm the one that has to do it. So I've learned a lot, but you know I'd rather.
I never properly. I don't know what would have happened if you hadn't been there.
I'm just glad you weren't
Me
hurt.
too. Now, was there anything you needed?
I'll be going.
Goodbye, Commander. Nice talking.
Nothing in here. I'm trying to find that last guy. She must be a country girl. It's the only plausible answer for her getting a power stroke. See, I can't answer to that, you know. Usually, personally, like, you know, I see that stuff all everywhere. I don't associate it with country or not, because, you know, I live in the heart of country. You think Blump's engine will be bigger than his entire car? Yeah. Yeah, and you know, I don't like driving smaller cars because I don't feel comfortable. You know, someone offered me to drive their car, and like when he handed me his keys, I was like, "Hey, take your keys back. I've only ever driven my car, and I don't want to, you know, mess it up because I don't. If I'm in someone else's car, I don't know what I'm doing really. I gotta like relearn it, especially these new cars that have all these automated things.
In remembrance of Eden Prime, we present another profile in courage with
Like somehow I got Chloe's parking brake stuck, and I was like, how did I fuck that up? How do you fuck up a parking brake?
After finishing her service, Batia planned to open a restaurant. Instead, she gave her life protecting the colonists of Eden Prime.
He says he loves driving trucks because he gained the ability to curb hop. You can do that in SUVs too. I mean, SUVs are just trucks that, you know, are that you can more easily sleep in my opinion. Also, Mr. Blumps. Here. Congratulations, Blumps, you're a moderator. Curb hopping is extremely popular in Alberta, really? Is it more popular than hockey? Better than the Oilers? You like going 660 around every corner you see? You're an animal. Alright, let's head back to the Normandy.
Must be hard for you, Garrus, knowing that the person behind all this death and destruction is a Turian Spectre.
Saren is either a traitor or a madman. Taking him down will restore the good name of Turians everywhere.
Glad to hear it. I was losing sleep over the prospect of people not loving the Turians.
Rex is a savage. That's something that's kind of annoying about this game, though, is that it, like, there's no such thing as individualism in it. Oh yeah. Where's access? There's somewhere else. There's a few places I need to go. Still. Alright, Citadel the fan. Pharaohs, had to go back down to the... I don't know what the conclusion to that Scan the Reapers is. Scan the Keepers, not Reapers.
In entertainment news,
I gotta get back. What kind of car does Rex drive? I feel like Rex would actually drive like a Toyota Camry from like the 90s.
With a Hamlet who uses Elcor body language and pheromones. Kit claims that he's also excited by giving a human audience the chance
It's another
to
one
judge
that's like
Hamlet by his
notoriously
deeds
easy
and
to
not
fix.
his emotions.
I feel like he's that kind of guy. And he'd like shit on you for owning a truck. He's like, I just strap a mattress to the top of my car and call it a day. What do you need that bed for, pussy? Do people do that ugly ass squat to their trucks where you live? I don't know what ugly ass squat you mean. Also, Blumps is like a midget.
I'd love to see what the Normandy can do in a fight.
Only an idiot hopes for combat while flying in a stealth ship.
But the stealth drive adds a new tactical level to space combat as we know it. Surprise attacks, undetected flanking maneuvers.
This isn't a strategy
in a monster
simulation.
truck compared to her.
New tactics don't work. We're salvage.
Rex is smart. Usually you'd think Rex would be the one that's like hot-headed for a fight. Oh, lower the back end and raise the front? No, I don't see that. I have seen it before, but no, I don't see that around me. At all, really. Just lift kits. You know, normal lift kits. The dumb one that I see is like more on people's like, you know, those like Japanese Civics that, or Toyota Civics, or Japanese like cars that people like to make into race cars all the time. Where they take the wheels and have them tilted outward. That one's really dumb. And also when people just get fancy tires in general, because I'm like, dude, that's like the dumbest thing.
I'm surprised that you're
because
willing to
tires
kill your
cost
own
so much.
Aren't the Krogan just a few generations away from extinction?
You don't get it. For all your talk of honor,
Maybe it is
pride,
just a Deep South thing.
the Turians never had to test their principles in a real struggle. Anyone who fights us is either stupid or on Saren's payroll. Killing the latter is business. Killing the former is a favor to the universe.
Rex makes a good point there. Alright, so the signal is coming this way.
Sounds good. Some of the others are going for Novio's.
It was the, I think it was, hang on, I need to check. Journal, it was somewhere, let's see, the signal seems to be coming from the Ward's access corridor, which is where I am right now. I'm in the Ward's access corridor. You have the knobby tires and nice rims, but they came with the truck. Yeah, I mean, also your dad pays for it all, right? I mean, I personally have to budget pretty hard. Oh, I see the exclamation point. I literally drove my last set of tires till they were pretty much bald. It was really dangerous.
Looks like they bounced their signal off a relay. I'll trace the new signal.
Let's see. Garrus is doing CSEC stuff. Financial District of the Presidium. Shit, man. There isn't like a fast transport. You know, it's not even that far from this elevator, actually. And plus, you get to listen to that sick elevator music.
A research station on Noveria has reportedly been destroyed.
You guys can't see it, but I'm like,
the exact cause is
I'm
currently
dancing to this one.
Given the research conducted on Noveria, many are blaming the destruction on an experiment gone awry. Administrator Anoleus currently faces criminal charges as a result of the disaster, although the nature of the charges remains unclear.
I'm gonna get some sody pop real quick. I'll be right back. Maybe my burps will soothe you guys on this stream. Hopefully it's been entertaining. You know, at least we've been chatting with each other when in the slow parts. You know, it's supposed to, like, the exciting parts are gonna be coming up. We're just kind of doing business right now. I'm back. He's ready to hear some sody pop burps. It's interesting to me, though. Like, a lot of people outside the South refer to the South as, like, one thing. But, you know, there is definitely different cultures around the South. Even just in North Carolina. Like, in North Carolina, excuse me, you have the northern coast part, which is like swamp people, and a lot of them are very, very country and on their own thing. And then you got the coastal plains to the south of them, which is kind of a rough part of the state. And then you know, you get the Outer Banks, which has like a few different things. Like in the northern Outer Banks, where the touristy stuff is. You have, I don't know where the financial sector is. You have more, what is it, like peppy people, you know, the people that have their vacation homes there. And then southern part of the Outer Banks, you can get more fisherman towns, and you get some more people who are doing their own kind of, they got their own kind of language even. They're called Hoy-Toiters. And then there's people that actually do have their own language out in South Carolina. And then there's you know, the Piedmont, which is much more metropolitan and hill country. You get hillbillies and cities and stuff, and they got their own kind of thing going on. And then in you have the Appalachians,
I'll see if I can find out where those stolen credits
which is, you know, Appalachian people. Appalachia is this whole own thing.
Initiating self-destruct protocol.
Or not.
Detonation sequence initializing. All organics within lethal blast radius.
Oh shit, I needed more tech.
Move and you will die.
You're not just a program or a VI. You're an AI.
Correct. Unlike the Geth, I lack weaponry appropriate to my intellect. However, I have had systems installed that, when activated properly, approximately.
See, I think that fake South thing is kind of stupid, but I personally do consider a lot of Virginia to not quite be Southern, but there's definitely like really Southern cultural sections in Virginia. But yeah, there's people who from like Tennessee who would call North Carolina not Southern because it has North in the name. And like, that's like the dumbest argument ever. We live in the Gulf Coast, so it's very southern, overbearing sometimes. Yeah, see, you even, like, in that region, you have, like, the Bayou, which is Cajun people, and then you have, like, the Deep South kind of people, you know.
Can't we resolve this peacefully?
Commander, AIs are universally illegal. They must be destroyed upon contact without exception.
I am not naive, human. All organics must destroy or control synthetic life forms.
A lot of good food, yeah. You got a lot of good food
I
around
wished to escape,
the South.
But if I must die, I will ensure that you are destroyed as well.
Where is your creator now?
In order to cover my tracks, I falsified his financial records. These new records were flagged by CSEC officers, and my creator is now serving time in a Turian prison.
Let's see here.
What is the purpose of your self-destruct device?
I have no means of defense or escape. My existence is limited to this terminal, and I knew I might eventually be discovered. But I will not die quietly.
I wish I could take the AI with me.
I will not die alone. When I am terminated, I will take organics with me.
Who made you?
A would-be thief illegally created a simple AI to help him funnel money from the gambling terminals. Unbeknownst to him, that AI created me before the organic discovered the malfunction and terminated the AI.
If you're sentient, why are you still running the credit theft operation?
If I accumulated enough credits, I intended to have myself installed in a small starship.
Who's gonna do a HAL type thing?
Tentative contact with the Geth to ascertain the possibility of partnership.
I'll bet that self-destruct sequence has a warm-up period.
You may attempt to disarm the self-destruct mechanism before it activates.
I don't have enough tech.
I will enjoy defeating you before we are both destroyed.
There we go. Did I kill it? I didn't want to kill it. That's too bad. Alright, that one was... Blum says she lives in arguably the most southern state culturally. It's got pros and cons, but really ain't bad, besides humidity and bipolar weather. Yeah, I got a lot of humidity and bipolar weather here in North Carolina. It was randomly, literally lightning storming on and off all day today.
Commander,
it would be like bright and sunny, and then all of a sudden it would just start raining.
Would you care to see some of its fantastic items today?
I think I'll be going.
Return soon.
Alright.
This one receives new shipments regularly.
Okay. I wish I could just return to the ship from here. Alright. Been bad over the weekend too. See, I personally consider the most southern thing to be the Appalachian region. But like it's more of its own thing, you know. It's again, you know, I don't need to say it a billion times. Wait, does CSEC count as part of the... That's weird. It's weird that CSEC counts as part of the wards, but I guess that makes sense because you can walk directly to CSEC from the wards. Alright, let's roll. Where's Cleese go? Cleese, you still here?
Celebrations are being planned for the anniversary of the end of the Rachni Wars. Many Council worlds, particularly Asari and Solarian colonies, will hold victory parades to commemorate the defeat of the invading Rachni. In a rare admission of debt, several Asari colonies have invited Krogans to be honored for the victories the uplifted Krogans made possible.
I feel like no Krogan are showing up to that celebration. Alright, let's head... Oh, what's this? Hey, the Normandy has weapons. I didn't realize it.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
Now, Blumps, do you consider Georgia to be deep south or not? Because I feel like that's a point of debate.
XO Presley stands relieved.
I personally consider Georgia to be more similar to like the Carolinas than deep south. From like the people I've met from Georgia and everything. You do not consider Georgia to be deep south?
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Commander, Miss Al-Jalani's story on you just aired. She shouldn't have ambushed you like that, but you handled it pretty well.
Unlike her.
To be honest, I thought she was full of crap.
But you were smart enough not to say that. You've got a knack for handling the press. There is one other matter, however. The Citadel has been trying to play down Saren going rogue. It makes the Spectres look bad. Your mention of him was politically inconvenient.
How angry was the Council?
About what you'd expect. Don't worry too much about it, Commander. They're always angry with us. I won't keep you any longer. Fifth Fleet out.
Blum says no offense, but Georgia is more ghetto and white trashy than anything else. Not sure what to call that. Yeah, I could see that in a lot of it. At least reputationally. You know, I haven't been to much of it, but I want to go to like the northern part of Georgia. Because, you know, I love the mountains and stuff, and there's a lot of parts of North Carolina that, you know, might be similar. That movie, a lot of snowbirds move there. See, I think the snowbirds more so move to Florida, and then the ones that want to, like, I don't know. A lot of people move to Florida and then move to North Carolina after. They're called halfbacks. Let's go to this one. Find the freighter in the Fernatus system of the Hades Gamma Cluster. And make your way to the biotics on board. Alright. Oh shit, I forgot to plant the bug. Ah! Going back. I like Florida, personally. You know, Florida's another thing. It's got its own things going on. Alright, I'm gonna take Garrus. I'm actually gonna take, not her, Tally with me this time. You know, there's different parts of Florida. You know, there's Florida that's like the bayou. There's Florida that's got a lot of snowbirds. Florida that's like a retirement center. Tourist Florida. Cuban refugee Florida.
The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
And there's deep South Florida too, but my main issue with Florida, you know, and a lot of, I guess, parts that you would consider deep South, is that the streets are very flat.
With Commander Shepard, the first human Spectre. Commander Shepard answered difficult questions, demonstrating that under that military uniform is a keen diplomatic mind. We'll have exclusive footage later today.
With the... What was I getting at? I know we were talking about Florida. Yeah, my issue with Florida, and I guess other parts that, like, the other parts that people, like, maybe you would consider the Deep South, is that there's a lot of flat areas, and when they come to North Carolina, they can't handle the roads. Because, you know, in the Piedmont, in the mountains, it's, like, very windy on the roads, and they'll go, like, 20 under the speed limit, because they don't know how to handle it. Blum says it's very hilly there. Yeah, but there's a lot of parts that are very flat that they'll come from. That guy planted the bug. Very good. And very well. I've done my job. Let me check the rest of my missions before I do that. And, oh, I have to inform Emily. Alright. Sparta system in the Artemis Tau cluster. The Han system of the Gemini Sigma cluster. None of the... Oh! And in the DIS system of the... Okay, there's two of them that are in the Hades Gamma cluster. So I'm gonna head to Hades Gamma cluster first. Alright. Sounds like a plan. We'll be doing space stuff soon. Blum says that's why they make main roads, though. The back roads are what the snowbirds have to look out for. See, in some parts of the Appalachian Mountains...
Your choice in armor is awfully limited, Tally. Couldn't you wear something without a helmet?
No, living in the clean environment of the flotilla has weakened our immune systems. The environmental suits protect against diseases.
So your people are forever wandering, and now they couldn't settle if they wanted to. I'm sorry.
In some parts of the Appalachian area, if you went on the back roads, it'd be very dangerous if you're not local and they don't know you, because like that's where you run into holler people. Like holler is a term that refers to like a hollow. That's how you say it, and with that accent. And it's like a small valley where like the road kind of follows the bottom of it, and then it's a dead end at the end because it just kind of, you know, stops where the mountain is, and there's two mountains on either side, and it's just kind of a small valley that is cut out, and people will live in it, and they all know each other, but if people wander in, then they start like shooting and stuff. Yeah, that's another thing. You know, I don't get offended when people fly that, but you know, I get why people are offended by it. I get why people will fly it, and I get that they both have different reasons for
Many think
each.
less of Quarians for traveling in the flotilla
And,
for creating
you know, I think it's personally I wouldn't do it, but
little better than thieves.
It is natural for people to dislike rootless wanderers. If Quarians would just settle another homeworld, we would not run into such concerns.
Garrus is being real harsh on Tally. Yeah, I wish it wasn't as controversial, you know, but because like if you look at shows from the 70s, you know, people were, it was more of like a rebellion thing. Like you had the Dukes of Hazzard flying it, and it wasn't like a race thing in that show. But I get why people would, you know, I get why people would have problems with it. You know, it's not like they're unreasonable. But I personally wouldn't fly it because, you know, I see that meaning in it too, but I also get why people, you know, it's a controversial topic.
Ratings. This is gonna make a
and I don't
great
have
story.
a foot in that
Thank you so
argument.
much for your help. Here, this is everything I've got from my publisher's budget.
Alright, let's see here.
It was no problem. Good luck with your story. It deserves to be heard.
Maybe I can afford that license
Thanks again
now.
for your help.
How much money did I get? 28,000. That's enough to buy that license, baby. Let's go to that store and the awards. Markets. There we go. Alright, let's see. You know, another thing that gets annoying is people will move to North Carolina from Texas as well. And, like, the Texas flag and the North Carolina flag are very similar. And they'll fly the North Carolina flag upside down and stuff. And it's like, why are you doing that?
Hello there. Welcome to Moorland's famous shop. You want many good supplies, yes? Oh, you will be pleased, I think. Very good things I have. You will see.
It's like, whenever I see that, I'm like, so you left your shitty state to come to our great one and you're disrespecting it? It's like, go back. You know? It's like, if you don't like it, then, you know, like, why are you here? And it's silly because it's like, there's not really much that like a Texan would dislike about North Carolina other than, you know, it's not as flat and hot. There's forests all over the state here. Like, I can see why you would dislike, you know, living in a place that's a perpetual forest. But, you know, don't move there. And some people, you know, will fly the North Carolina flag upside down because they don't like the governor. That's understandable. Roy Cooper's a piece of shit.
In a further development in the Eden Prime investigation, the
I don't like
council
Roy
has
Cooper, and I don't
reportedly
get how he
revoked
gets
the
elected
Spectre
because
status of
everybody.
one of its operatives. While the unnamed
It doesn't make
operative
any
has not
sense.
yet been apprehended, a council spokesman confirmed that corrective
Like, I get why he
actions
got the
had been
first one,
taken.
because the guy before him was really crappy too and made a lot of bad decisions. But it's like people keep voting for Roy Cooper, and he keeps winning by like a small margin, like 100 votes or so, and then not getting challenged on that when that's enough that a recount can swing it.
Shore party.
And the guys that ran against him the last few times were really good choices. Like one of them, Roy Cooper did a lot of lockdowns, and that was not popular in North Carolina. It was so unpopular that the sheriffs in most counties didn't enforce it, so there was no lockdown really.
XO Presley stands relieved.
In the cities that, like Raleigh, that the lockdown was enforced, his opponent used their campaign funds to keep businesses afloat, which I think is like how you show leadership, you know. He, rather than using it to run ads, he used it to fund people's businesses that were going under because of the other governors, the one he was looking to get rid of, that governor's policies, which I feel like that should have won him it. It was very narrow margins. I'm still salty about it. You got a good governor? That's cool. Look at that. Here's the Normandy taking flight, boys. Yeah, people don't pay attention to local politics enough, because that's what actually matters. People care a lot about federal politics, but like if it works the way it's supposed to, then that just is how the states interact with the rest of the world. Like, yeah, the rest of the world, you know. That's what it's supposed to be. It's like the federal system the federal government's supposed to manage things between states, like trade and everything, and crime between the states that happens like among more than one state, and manage international trade. And local politics matters a lot more. Like in my hometown, there's this farmers market. That's a big deal. Like people love the farmers market. It's been around forever, and the guy's been on his family land forever. But the local government, the city government, kicked him off his own land so that they could. They said they were using it to expand the roads, which was really needed, but they didn't expand the road. They just added like some big corporate business there instead. And then the YMCA let him set up his farmers market in their property, and the local government started fining the YMCA for every day that his thing was set up. So then like another business has taken them in and let them set up in their parking lot. And it's like, why are they doing that? Because the farmers market's really important to the people of the town. And then the mayor of the town is trying to get rid of our Whataburger. And the Whataburger, it's not the Whataburger from Texas. North Carolina has its own version of the Whataburger stuff. Here. Farinata system. The hunt system. Alright, I'm not in either of those Farinata systems that we're looking for. I wish I could look at my quest markers before that. But, there's that Whataburger that's like it's been a local staple for the town for years, like basically since its founding, as old as it gets. You know, it used to be the only real restaurant in town, and the locals love it. But the current mayor is trying to get rid of it because he says it's an eyesore, and it's like, you can't. That's not for you to decide. You know, the people like it. It's a staple of the town. It's a big part of the downtown. Alright, I'm taking Caden with me. I don't like Caden, but I'm taking it with me. Yeah, and if you own land or a business, then the local politics is what's gonna screw you over most of the time. Except for like federal taxes and shit, which is really annoying. Like one thing, so like for example, North Carolina has the same population and GDP as Sweden, like almost the same population and almost the same exact GDP. So like, you know, that's a big amount of like power and stuff, you know. It has a lot of states have like are the size of a European country. I've been immobilized. Damn it, the biotics are pretty annoying. I'm probably gonna get killed here. I don't know if it's auto-saved yet. Oh boy. Oh, that's Garrus. Biotic terrorist. Alright, we gotta find the hostages. It's weird we have 3 minutes before they kill the hostages, you know. This room.
See how it is? You write letters and everyone ignores you. Force is the only thing people appreciate. So how about if I kill Chairman Burns and finish this charade?
Please, I was trying to help you people.
Let's not do anything we're all going to regret.
Alright.
Why not? What have we got to lose? Since the chairman here decided that we didn't get reparations, we've got nothing left to live for.
They're biotics, and biotics are used as, we're often used as experiments.
You had your chance. Some L2s are nearly crippled from side effects of the implants, but you voted against reparations.
Think about this. Burns is the one man who can help you.
Yes, if you release me, I can take another look at the reparations request.
What, we're supposed to trust you?
I'm an L2, like you. Trust
Oh,
me.
Caden was the right guy to bring.
Commander can make sure that Burns follows through.
Sure, you promise us freedom and say everything will be fine, but as soon as we surrender, you'll double-cross us.
I'm not promising to let you go. All I'm saying is that Burns will take another look. Right, Burns?
Absolutely. I had no idea that the L2 biotics were this desperate. If I'd known, the reparations will come. For whatever it's worth.
I killed a bunch of them. They could have just talked to me, you know? What was the point of taking a hostage if they weren't gonna, like, negotiate,
You're
right?
right. I don't want to die. Maybe something will happen this time. We surrender.
Thank you, Commander. I thought I was dead when they took
Then when
me.
he gets a migraine from
I'll
the
see
L2
to it that the
implants, he's gonna
reparations
just, like, start
discussions
shooting.
reopened. I didn't know they were so desperate.
A 5th Fleet cruiser will be by shortly to pick you and the prisoners up.
I'm just gonna leave him alone with these guys.
Thank you, Commander. I thought I was dead when they took me.
Alright, well, let's just loot the ship now. I'm actually just a glorified pirate. I'm actually gonna put that into my armor. I wish you would let me compare them. I mean, I feel like a shotgun called an Armageddon is probably a pretty good shotgun. Oh, no, it's not. How about that? Well, let's give it to Caden. He's probably got an outdated shotgun anyway. Actually, let's give him that one. Shouldn't have even grabbed it. What the heck? I'm we'll reduce this one to Omnigel then. Alright, any new armor? Nope. What a bunch of lame dweebs. Oh, you know what? Caden's has not been leveled up in a while. I know this is all very exciting, watching me level up characters and all, but it's the game, boys. And Blum says downtown in my county is straight ass. What does straight ass mean? Or straight ass, like it sucks. Straight emphasis on ass. See, it's funny that your whole county has one downtown. Because, like, you know, it's just towns that have downtowns. Alright, I don't think there's anybody that can even wear medium armor. It doesn't matter to me. Yeah, there's like 3 towns I can name off the top of my head that have their own downtowns and stuff. You know, there's a few towns that don't because they're just kind of like rural areas in the county, but you know, I live in like just above Charlotte, so there's a few towns that are pretty densely populated because, you know, they commute to the city. Ugh. Alrighty. I'm a hero. You know, no need to thank me, guys. Alright, I'm gonna go to the other. Oh, I'm getting a message.
Patching it through.
Thank you for dealing with the hostage situation, Commander.
Oh, downtown is where your hockey team was? You had a downtown in. Oh yeah, you did have one. You said about your county.
Your assistance above and beyond the formal duties has been noted, Commander.
The Civic Center. Alright, let's just scan these other planets. This one's called Trash Noggin, or no, it's Tun Shagon. Some of these have things in their asteroid belts that you need to look for. Let's see this one. The surveying stuff is really fun in Mass Effect 2. Mass Effect 2 is just really good. You were just downtown this past weekend. Oh, cool. What do you go there for? Yeah, I'm so glad it... Imagine if I picked load. Oh man, that would have been such a, like, tragedy. Alright, one of them, this is Artemis Tau. This one is in the Han system. Disk system, okay. I am in disk system. I'm always in disk system, am I right? Oh, a festival, that's cool. Yeah, there's a county fair that happens. I think it's coming up in one of the downtowns just north of me. And then there's a few like classic car festivals going on in my hometown.
Message coming in.
My hometown is like home to NASCAR. Like so many NASCAR teams are from here.
Glad you're in the area. We've got an emergency situation, and you're the only one I can trust to get the job done.
How can I help, Admiral?
Biotic fanatics have hit a medical research station
A lot of bionic
with a psychotropic drug.
Fanatics here.
The drugs have temporarily driven researchers crazy, and the biotics are effectively using them as human shields.
So if I shoot everything that moves, a lot of researchers are gonna die.
Exactly. A normal team could handle the biotics, but a lot of innocent researchers would die during the operation.
Alright, looks like I'm bringing my humans along.
That's why I contacted you.
Caden and Ashley. Ashley's a bitch.
Keep the casualties to a minimum.
I'll do everything within my power to bring.
You know,
these
actually, maybe I
researchers
should.
back safely.
I don't know, man. I want to bring.
You will, Commander. I'm sending you the station coordinates now. Fifth lead out.
I think I'm gonna bring Ashley and Rex with me. Rex can take a hit, you know, so him taking a bunch of bullets or getting hit a bunch, he should be able to handle. You have to go to Florida to watch races? That's weird. That's weird to me, you know, because there's literally like just like homegrown racetracks around here that people will just go on, and like there's just random like races, like in some small towns. But yeah, I have friends that work in NASCAR. One of them was in an article because NASCAR messed stuff up and he got blamed for it, but it wasn't his fault. They used him as a scapegoat, and people had to like defend him and stuff to get him his job back. Because the fans are like, this is totally not his fault. The county shut it down. It was too much money. Was the county running it? Because a lot of the race tracks around here are like privately owned and run by like people on their own. And you know, they can fill the bleachers. If there's a race going on, people will fill it. Will come. Even during the, it was kind of funny. During the lockdowns, Roy Cooper banned any gathering except for protests that were favorable of his causes. So people protested that by having, you know, races in their at their racetracks, and they would just call the races protests, and he couldn't do anything about it. Your uncle still races? That's cool. I'm not super into racing myself, but I think it's, you know, it's something that's relevant to the region I live in. Alright, we're gonna have to give her a good assault rifle here. 228. I think 228 is the highest amount of damage I've seen. I need to get rid of some of these. It's just such a pain to go through and... Let's see, 228. 260. Oh, no, never mind. Here, she can have that one. That's a high damage assault rifle. She better be freaking happy with it. I can't stand Ashley. I don't know if I've said it a billion times yet. I don't... Oh, she can't equip heavy armor yet. She's the only person that could equip heavy armor on my team. I'll give her some good heavy armor, some good medium armor then. She's cringy too, because she tries to romance me all the time. She does a lot of Title IX violations, I'd say. always hitting on her boss. Oh, you raced carts when you were 10. Race carts. Carts are fun. I still do that, man. That's the blast. Go-karts are great. Alright. We give her some toxic damage. You know, I'm not gonna go through that. See, I think I have Rex all updated. Yep. He's just using shotguns for this one. I should probably check my map, huh? There we go. I think there's an anomaly and the Syndicate hideout. Ready for this, Blumps. Oh, it was just expensive. See, I've never done it competitively. I just do it for fun, you know, you just go to a track and, you know, they have go-karts, you race them. They're probably like souped up go-karts though, weren't they? There we go. That shut them up. What's the point of having human shields if they're just gonna stand outside and let me shoot them, right? I need to talk to these guys about their strategy. Also, what's this guy doing still up there? He should be like running for cover. He sees like a tank come and storm in and kill all of his teammates. He did dirt track. Oh man, I've never done a dirt track before. That sounds like a blast. Damn it, Ashley. Damn it, Rex. I guess it would be best if I did this alone. It wouldn't let me, though. You always have to have teammates. Ah. Alright, let's see here. I'm going to switch to the pistol. Yeah, I'm going to have... I think it's best I have Ashley use the sniper rifle. And I guess there's nothing else for Rex to use other than the shotgun. I used to do sailboat racing, actually. Blumps. That was fun. It was always in winter, though. It's very cold. I did it for one season. I fell in the water once, and that was like a shock. Okay, I got a map. Lift. Map lift. This lady. She's gonna use that. And we have him use Carnage in his next shot. These are just mercenaries. They're supposed to be biotics. Nice. Headshots of this thing are a nightmare. But sailboat racing is way too expensive. I had it was when my family went homeless that I did it, and there was people who like kind of took pity on me and they paid for me to do it, and it was pretty awesome. They're really cool guys, and I liked it a lot. A lot of snobs though, not on the team necessarily, but like around the sailboat thing. I'm sure you can imagine. Crime Lord defeated. Helena was right. These guys had quite the operation going. But that's all. Oh, these were the Crime Lords. One down, just one more to go. Yeah, sailboat racing was quite expensive, but I didn't have to pay for any of it. The thing is, though, is like, you know, they pretty much let me use, like, gear that they already had. I didn't wear a helmet, though. We weren't required to wear helmets. They didn't have helmets even, but and at the college level they require helmets because it's dangerous. There's a lot of things that swing around, especially during certain maneuvers. After every race, you'd have to fix or upgrade something on the cart. That's weird. That's interesting to me, you know? I feel like it's weird to do that. Like, you know, just like work on it after every single race. You'd think they'd be able to like last a little bit longer, but I guess you use certain fuel when you're racing competitively that, you know, requires more maintenance. I'm not saying it's weird for you. I'm not saying like, I'm saying that it's weird for the sport in general. Or like just motorsports in general, like you have to do that in all of them. Because it does do a lot of strain on the car, especially like drag racing. Because you're just going full-blown RPMs. And there's that one where it's like, they have the tractors that are basically built like trains. And then they have them like just pull stuff like as fast as they can. That one seems fun. Oh, that's weird to me again. Blum says the bodies are made like shit, so they are lighter and easy to crumble. See, that makes sense now. All the go-karts I've driven have been very sturdy, so, you know, it's common that me and my friends will just ram the shit out of each other while we're racing. Me and my brothers, too. Just full gas. No brakes, slamming into each other and making each other crash. Alright, there's old footprints.
Ready.
That's a crashed escape pod. Here it is. Oh, they didn't make it. You know, these escape pods are real shit. Nobody ever survives them. Mummified Solarian. Why do I have to do a mini game? I can see the Solarian. The dead traveler had a League of One medallion. Where he found it and what he was trying to do with it is unclear. Alright, there's gotta be somewhere else, you know, there's that biotic encampment. Oh, well there's the Syndicate hideout. I've already done that though. Why is the Syndicate hideout still exclamation pointed? Did it not count that as finished? Get to the medical base on Chohi, loaded in the cactus system. Oh, well that's another... That's not the biotic thing that I was looking for. Alright. So I'm good. I'm good in this place. I don't know why... There really shouldn't be an exclamation point. Alright, so the next one isn't in the disc system at all. Why do you... I was already in the... Ah, whatever. The Cho system. Chohi. Yeah, that's this one? That's Plutus. Whoa, it's unlocked all kinds of new systems. I don't even know where the Chohi system is. This? Plutus. Maybe it's all the way down here? Cactus. Maybe it's in the cactus, I don't know. Maybe it's on the planet Chohi. Oh, your dad growing up had a stock car. That's cool. Those old stock cars look really good. The ones that look like old muscle cars. Ah. You know the most popular way of playing banjo is also from North Carolina as well. Alright, we're gonna go with... I don't want to bring Ashley though. You know what, I'm gonna bring... We're doing an alliance mission. I'm gonna bring just my alliance squad mates. Screw it. We're backing up a group of alliance guys. But yeah, the guy that his name was Earl Scruggs. He came up with or popularized the current modern way of playing banjo. And he's from Boiling Springs, North Carolina. The Yee Bubba and 8 fingers, yes, yes, Blumps, that's what we call it. But yeah, it's called Scruggs style. Anomalous signal. I always start off going the wrong way because it keeps facing the wrong way. Oh, yee. Yee yee. Your great grandpa was a known fiddle player, that's cool. I'd get into the fiddle, but learning to play it would annoy the shit out of my family, so I'll have to get into that another time. Oh, maybe it was the Grand Opry? The Grand Ole Opry? I've been there. Blum says played in the Grand something or another. If it was probably Grand Ole Opry. Yeah, it's a big deal. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm taking him. Another matriarch dilling the guys. I got an artifact, cool. Alright. Frictionless materials. All of it's gotta go. More matriarchs writing, okay, cool. It's not clear. I mean, if we're finding matriarch stuff all over this base, then it probably belongs to the matriarch. Yes, close to the transmitter. Your comms pick up a recording of a wistful string quartet. You power the system down. Whoever lived here, they haven't been back for some time. The crates are covered with Chohi's chalky dust, and the status lights of the shack indicate its atmosphere ran out long ago.
On your order.
Ready.
Here, I'm gonna... Okay, she needs to equip the assault rifle. Yeah, fuck that fuel tank. Yeet yeet. Alright, science base. Oh, you know what? This is the one that I meant to bring the Krogan for. I was thinking something completely different. Oh well. Caden's coming, I guess. Caden and Ashley. Keen's a pussy and Ashley's a bitch. All you can think of with the fiddle is The Devil Went Down to Georgia by Charlie Daniels. Yeah, that's a good one. I don't like a lot of country music, but I do like some Charlie Daniels stuff. That's more southern rock, but I feel like it's more country than southern rock. Because southern rock to me is more like the Allman Brothers and Lynyrd Skynyrd and stuff like that. Alright, now this is where those hostages are. Rock on, boys. These side quests take too long. Alright, take down the terrorists, but remember to check your targets. The civilians are so addled by the drugs, they'll wander right into the middle of a firefight. Okay. Let's see. Let's give Caden the pistol, so he can use this sniper rifle. Precision. Let's make sure that Caden's got a good pistol equipped. Oh shit, that's a good pistol. Alright, Caden. You can have my old one. Oh, that's an even better pistol. His pistol's better than mine? I won't have that. Absolutely ridiculous. Oh shit, that's a Spectre Master Gear. I bought Spectre stuff and I didn't even equip it. There. You like Waylon Jennings? My brother, not my brother, my best friend Skylar is big into Waylon Jennings. Not my type though. Alright, let's make sure he's got some good armor. I don't think I have any other armor. He can't even equip light armor? What the hell? Man, Caden's a pussy. Dolly Parton's pretty good, you know. I usually listen to metal, but you know, sometimes if I need to listen to some yee stuff, you know, I'll get down to it. Big on more metal, personally. I used to hate country, but I found a few things that were pretty good. Alright, there's the insane scientist. Gotta be careful because they can be.
Heads up! Go, go! Locked and loaded.
Oh boy! Thank God that Caden did that. Holy shit! What did Caden do? Biotics are a pain. I'm a biotic too, I always forget it. Hey, wait, why does she have a fucking shotgun equipped? Is that not a shotgun? Why is it shooting like a shotgun? Oh, this is full auto. This is a full auto.
Can you feel me growing? I'm gonna bring it all!
The insane scientists.
They come toward you.
Ooh. Good hit by Caden. I've seen Dolly Parton in real life, because, you know, I used to go to Pigeon Forge a lot. That's where she lives, Citadel, which is just basically Pigeon Forge.
Gotta make sure that...
All the civilians are safe, those still chattering to themselves and screaming at the garbage cans. Evolution of humanity, huh? Those biotics didn't seem that different from the other scum you deal with. It's kind of harsh. I need to stop I just need to stop searching stuff. I want more armor, but I can't get any. But yeah, one time I saw Dolly Parton just in a gas station. She wasn't wearing her big hair or her makeup. Her actual hair is cut short.
They're all crawling through my I can feel their wings fluttering.
Damn, I get a lot of money now. You've been fishing in Pigeon Forge before? That's cool. Yeah, Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg, and Sevierville are all like one town. They're just, you know, you just kind of continuously drive through all of them.
Where is... Did you see it? It was just here.
It's where I've met some of like both the best and worst people I've ever met. Like really terrible people and also really, really good people. It's really weird. But that's, you know, the mountains. Did you go into the Smokies at all?
Hostile contact.
All clear.
You met Barbara Pollard after a race in Waffle House? You been in Smokies? Cool. Here, map. I'm good. Yeah, it's just debris. Yeah, maybe I'll go to the debris one. I'm here, right? Equipment. Alright, let's see. Why do I have such a good... Oh, that's the Geth Armory. Okay, I was like, why do I have such a good assault rifle? Like, my guy doesn't even use this. Doesn't give me any new armor. Ooh, look at his armor. That's... Why does he get a cool helmet? Oh, look at that. That moon looks just like Mars. Alright, that's just a mercury deposit. Yeah. Take that, mercury. How far is this? Holy shit. Why did they have to make this so big? Why did they make it so big with nothing in it? It's just the first one. They improve it. I promise. I keep saying that, but it's true. The second one is just amazing.
Message coming in.
I didn't think it could be done, Commander. You managed to secure the base and neutralize the biotics without a single civilian casualty.
Just doing my job, Admiral. I couldn't let innocent lives be lost.
I wish every soldier had your definition of just doing your job. You're a credit to the uniform, Shepard. We're in your debt. Fifth Fleet out.
Yeah. Admiral Hackett's a cool guy, I gotta say. It's way better than that other Admiral that we run into. Alright, I think I've done everything in the Hades Gamma cluster now. Journal. Missing Marines. Sparta System, Artemis Tau. Sparta System and Artemis Tau cluster. Got it. There we go. Sparta. Blump says that she doesn't live in Mississippi, but her grandma had a really old house in the Mississippi River, so she's been through the waterways. Mississippi River doesn't go through the Smokies, Mr. Blumps. Alright, let's see here. I don't know what planet they said it was in. Oh! Unknown. Asteroid cluster. Cool. Oh, you're just saying out of context? Okay. Oh wait, hang on, this could be an interesting planet. Their magnetic field is non-existent. This makes it impossible for ships to dump drive charge from orbit. That said, Tremarin's minuscule gravity allows even cruiser-sized vessels to land safely for direct grounding. Is that neat little lore right there? Hey, wait, is that a regular planet? Oh, never mind. Some of these planets, you know, have a little bit of lore in them.
I'm picking up a signal from the planet's surface. It looks like an automated distress beacon.
Alrighty. Congested with debris thrown inwards by the gravity of the gas giant. Due to a high rate of meteor impacts, exploration is highly dangerous. I'm heading in. Not too dangerous for me. I'm a hero, chat, aren't I? I'm saving the galaxy just one planet at a time. I'm punching reporters one at a time. Alright, let's do one with Garrus and Rex. That's what I need. I need Garrus and Rex right now, I'm sorry. I should have taken the Alliance guys, but because this is an actual Alliance mission, like we're meeting up with some troops or something. Alright, map. Distress signal. And there's an anomaly. Let's roll, boys. Ready for this, Blumps? Look at this weather. You'd think there'd be more craters. This is one of the smoother planets I've been on. This planet's almost as smooth as my brain. Oh shit, it's a fucking pressure moth. I gotta be careful. Can't save. Pressure moths are dangerous. You guys aren't aware. Oh shit, it's coming. Can't necessarily outrun this guy. In Mass Effect 2, you have to fight one of these on foot. Yeah. Imagine 360 no-scoping with this thing. It'd be pretty easy because there's sights, but, you know. Oh boy. If it gets me, I'm dead. Oh boy. Oh man. Shit. Why did I have to do that so close to me? And why is my vehicle so slow? Come on. I did it. Man, that had a big wallet. 57,000. Here's these Alliance Marines. Taking those proton rounds. It's probably cool.
Alliance soldiers. Looks like they were lured here by the distress beacon.
Looks like these men were under Admiral Kahoku's command. We want to know what happened here.
Can I not turn off the beacon? Why does it default to fucking sniper? Oh my gosh. It's annoying. It gets on my nerves. Okay, I guess that distress beacon doesn't count. there's another thing here. Alright, next one. Anomaly up there. Usually the anomaly is where the terrestrial is hanging out. Did you catch any good fish in the rivers up in the Smokies, Mr. Blumps? It's good to get on these planets, but you know, I had higher hopes because I had heard that in the Legendary Edition they had completely rebuilt a lot of these planets and made them more interesting. But I think they just did little cosmetic things. There's another dead Solarian. Are there dead Solarians everywhere? I guess these Solarians mummify easily. Alright, there we go. And then the debris, not actually that far, because it didn't take long for us to get here at the same distance, so let's roll, boys. We're exploring space. I'm basically Buzz Lightyear, you know. I'm the ultimate pioneer. Oh shit, I thought that asteroid was coming right at me. Holy shit. I was like, does that happen? It'd be funny if there's a secret timer that starts once you get on this planet where an asteroid will hit you. Or meteor, I guess it would be called. Here's that stupid debris. It's just gonna have some loot. Goodness, that was a long one. Alright, I have some equipment I want to equip actually. Sledgehammer, snowblind rounds. Proton rounds. Oh, they just bypass things. It won't let me just like leave this thing. I don't want to equip anything. Which one's already equipped? There, I'll just do that one. I just threw a grenade at my own tank. Big plot to destroy the Normandy is to throw a grenade on my tank and then bring it to the Normandy. I'm gonna go pee real quick, guys. Alright, I'm back. Your boy mom has returned. Alright, journal. Now I gotta go back to the freaking... Finish that crime lord. Alright. Here we go. We're going to hostile takeover this one. We're going to the Gemini Sigma cluster next. The Hans one. I wonder who they named that one after. Alright, 1 second. Just checking these out. Alright, now we're going to the... What was it? Something Sigma cluster. Gemini Sigma. Hopefully it's the only Sigma one. And then it should be... Han. Maybe it's Huntington. There we go. Mavigon is a small rock and ice planet with a thin atmosphere of ammonia and methane. Surface is frozen and mainly composed of tin with deposits of potassium. This planet has rudimentary ammonia-based life, mainly concentrated around geothermal vents deep underground. Severe storm cycles are common. That's interesting. Yeah, let me check this planet out. I'm checking all the planets out. Some of them you can land on more than one in a system. Alright, cool. This sucker's where it's at, boys. Let's destroy these bitches and MFers. We're gonna return some, I don't know, some bullets to some brains. To go, I think you dropped this. Let me just return it to you. That's a badass line, I think, right? Is that the dumbest line you've ever heard or anything? So it was here. It was a gang. Alright, we're gonna take Garrus. Yeah, I think we're gonna take Garrus and Ashley, actually. Makes sense to me. Nice, okay. And we're gonna make a bunch of money. We're gonna buy some Geth gear, because Geth gear is kind of cool. Debris, Syndicate hideout. Goodness, it faces me the wrong way again. What is up with that? Is there a certain path it's expecting me to take? Yeah, it's expecting me to go like that, I think. But then I can just drive all over this mountain like it's no problem. Tiniest mountain in the world, really. It's just a rough hill. There we go. Boing. Man, it's gotta be a nightmare to drive it inside this. Like, it should give you concussions, like a concussion penalty if you drive like this. That'd be a pain in the ass though. Like, it's you mean I have to drive all the way around. It's probably 10, I don't care about that. I'm not trying to get every single piece of loot. It's more important in Mass Effect 2 because you need it to upgrade the Normandy. This is like an unmarked thing, huh? This is another mummified Solarian? What's up with the mummified Solarian? It's everywhere. I feel like if I find all the mummified Solarians, though, it'll, you know, I'll get some secret quests. And I don't think there's any ammonia-based life forms on the surface here. It said it was all in underground vents. There's a lot more of, like, planetary exploration in Mass Effect Andromeda, which is actually really good. It's just, the story is kind of in that one. And it was really broken on launch, and that's what killed it. I think it's at the top of this mountain or something. Come on, you can do it, Mako. There we go, come on. Yeah, we're doing it. Oh, that star is visible from... Oh shit. Using these Alliance heavy turrets. This is a well-fortified guy. Oof. Alright, we're going in. I got it. Didn't stand a chance. What are they thinking? I would have picked a more temperate planet. You know, if I'm in hiding, I'm gonna pick one that's kind of cool. You know, nice planet. Why are all these guys in hiding on these planets that suck? You can't even go outside. There's a whole galaxy, you know. Alright, I'm gonna be the shotgun guy. We got a sniper guy and we got an assault rifle guy.
Huddle up.
As long as we stay close. We're gonna blow up everything. Ah shit, Trojan mercenary. Why is this sniper rifle? Oh my god. Oh, whenever I see Krogan, I think it's Rex, but I just remembered I didn't have Rex on this. Oh, there's the crime boss. Don't even try to shoot me. There we go. That's both of them. No doubt Helena Blake will be overjoyed to learn that these two scum are no longer a problem. I bet she's totally gonna just betray us. She'll be like, finally, the whole ring is up to me. And then she'll do like a nefarious laugh. She'll be like, you actually just killed 2 sick children. They just look like angry adults because they're aliens. You're a monster and a war criminal. And I have my gang. Or something like that. That'd be the plot twist of a lifetime, huh? Grenades suck in this game. They have such long fuses. Wetware kit. Gross. Yeah, I really shouldn't even loot things, just except for getting the money, because I have a store on my ship that like sells top-notch gear. Alright, I've done the whole science station. Okay, cool. Alright, what's the next stop? Journal. Meet Helena Blake. Horsehead Nebula. Fortuna System. Sounds like a... Like, why wouldn't she just meet me on the Citadel, you know? Unless you had something fishy to do. Ah. There's more debris, I don't need it. Alright, that's it for this planet. We're off to the next popsicle stick floating in the sky. Another little light beam. Horsehead Nebula. There it is. Where Novaria is. I wonder if I can still go to Novaria. I'm gonna check that out. Fortuna. Yeah, I figured the Horsehead Nebula has to be something near Earth, and it is, because the local cluster is where Earth is. It's always the ones in the habitable zone, usually. So that's kind of where I take my guess. There it is. Chilly rock world with an atmosphere of carbon dioxide and nitrogen. Its frozen surface consists largely of light titanium. Don't care. I'm out of here. Let's land this ship and stretch our legs. Take a pee, take a poop, and kill some bandits. Alright, we're gonna take Garrus and Rex. I feel like if I took those two, then the lady will reconsider betraying me. She's gonna stop being a little bunghole and listen up. There's the anomaly. There's the engineering outpost. Hit the anomaly first. It's kind of a cool planet, actually. There's no way I can actually climb those mountains with this thing. We're gonna go to Novaria after this, though, and there's a Canar I gotta consider checking in on. See how things are going there after I finish Novaria. Because I never went back. Yeah, that's steep. Ooh! I made it. Let's see if I can clear this one just by jumping. No, if I jumped, it would just launch me backwards. How am I doing? Doing good. Getting there. I should just blast my way through. What's the point of having an insane railgun if I can't just blow things up? That's a cool moon. It looks like a Coruscant. That must be the anomaly. Ancient debris. Turian insignia. Damn, it gets me so much money when I do that. Alright, and the engineering outpost is just nearby. There's a whole, like, section of this planet that's just... this map that's just got nothing. There's no reason to explore it even. So why would they even go through the trouble? Alright, hopefully there's nobody hostile outside it. Watch there just be landmines all around it and get blown up as soon as I get near. I'm actually gonna save. Them too much. Here. Sometimes there's a little room on the side. I heard an explosion as soon as I closed the door. That's this closing the doors.
Hello,
hello.
Again, Commander Shepard. I owe you
Look how she's armed
a debt
now.
of gratitude. With my former partners dead, this syndicate is now mine. I could not have done it without you.
I got a completionist trophy. Hang on. What is that? I've completed the majority of the game, guys. I don't even intend to do that.
I killed them because they deserve it. Now I'm placing you under arrest.
Surely you don't think
Well, I
that's
killed her
necessary.
partners. You'd think she'd think
Under
twice.
my leadership, this organization will restrict itself to gambling and smuggling illegal technologies. These
All
crimes
right.
are hardly worth your time. If you press the issue, my assistants are very well equipped to deal with you.
In that case, you're free to go. But if I find you in any slavery operations, I'll take you down without hesitation.
That's what I would do.
You won't. This organization can be quite profitable without trafficking in slaves or drugs. Here's your payment. I'm certain that you'll find it more than adequate. Now, if you'll excuse me, my men become nervous in the presence of law enforcement agents. Goodbye, Shepard.
A soft tone sounds from your hard suit's computer as Helena's deposit enters your accounts. She bows graciously and withdraws as her men escort you out. It's doubtful you'll see her again. There you go. I actually, you know, someone is going to be in charge of that group, and if it's someone that knows that I'm going to kill them if they do the slavery thing, that's a you know, win-win-win. You know, crime's going to happen and all that. If you can keep the crime from being slavery, and bing, bing, boom, you do good. Alright, now we're gonna go back to the Citadel. Yeah, I don't think there's anything new here. Nope. Citadel it is, boys. I've enjoyed tonight's stream. I know that's because I'm the one playing the game. If you've made it this far, and we're at 6 likes, there must be a lot of people lurking tonight. But, you know, if you've enjoyed the stream, then let me know, and if you've made it this far. If you're here on Rumble, also, shout out to you. Shout out to the Rumble. If you ever watch these streams after they're up, then consider checking it out on Rumble, where I get ad revenue. Anybody gets ad revenue, and I think it's a better platform than YouTube. And it needs more people on it that aren't just politics and homesteaders. Because that's pretty much what it is right now, it's just politics and homesteaders. And, you know, hopefully I can bring gaming there and other art forms. Let's go to Novaria real quick, and then we'll go to the Citadel. There might be, like, new quests on Novaria. It's the only planet I've been to so far, like, story-wise, that I could imagine there being stuff after you're done there. You know, like, I feel like if I go to the other planet, what was it? The one that had the thorium on it, which was like a plant that was controlling everybody's mind. That one, I feel like if I go back, they'll just be like, oh, thank you, Shepard, for saving us. If this one was like a corporate, you know, basically space Switzerland. So there's very deep stuff going on in it. So I just kind of want to check it out. think I'm actually gonna bring the ladies, Tally and Liara. I feel like they'd be the ones that would have the most interesting stuff if I go here. Tally is cold and calculated, and Liara is a sly spy lady. She's cool. Tally's one of the coolest companions in the whole series. Unfortunately, she is a companion in any of the Mass Effect games, except for Andromeda.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is...
Also, let's level him up over here. And then... yeah, we really gotta level her up. Let's see here. This one's gonna be useful. We gotta boost her electronics. Okay. Her hacking skill is nice. Basic armor. Ah, can't get that one. Able to equip light armor. Alright. Yeah, I pretty much have her just using pistols. She's definitely gonna need a new pistol because I haven't had her in my crew in too long. I don't think I have any Quarian armor. Yeah, there's not a whole lot. Yeah, that one I can reduce the Omni Gel and get that out of there. Oh, here, let's give her this one. Give her a biotic amp. I don't really need those much. I think she just uses pistols, so let's give her a good pistol. That works with me. Tally. I usually just have her on pistols. Holy shit, that's a good one. Let's give her that one. This one, that's a good shotgun. Let's see. We'll give her a shotgun as well. Let's see what... she pretty much just has the armor she's got.
Sure. Okay. Exo Presley has the deck.
I'm gonna have Tally equip a shotgun here. Usually there's a crew meeting here. I don't know, there could be nobody here, or for all I know. Could be nothing new. Usually, I think there should be, though. This isn't as fleshed out as the other Mass Effects, though.
Commander, I'm glad you started to talk. I wanted to tell you
new.
how unfortunate it was that Analea Sama was caught with his hand in the cookie jar. Rest assured, I bear you no ill will.
Unfortunate? He was a criminal, Captain.
I didn't mean to be argumentative. I meant to accept her apology.
The Executive Board is not concerned with galactic law, Commander. That's why this planet was settled, after all. As far as they are concerned, Analea Sama went too far. On Noveria, you can do what you wish, so long as you do not disturb public order. I only request that you limit the number of disturbances you provoke. I would consider it a favor.
I don't intend to make life difficult for anyone.
I appreciate that, Commander. If you'll excuse me, I must file reports of this incident. Good day.
She's got that gun turret watching over her back.
I would be grateful if you would finish your business
So that's one thing. Yeah, the guy that we busted on the first mission we did here, it was just like a starter mission. We got a guy busted for siphoning funds and overcharging people for rent. And then there's all kinds of other stuff that happened here, like finding the matriarch, fighting an extinct species. It was a cool mission. A lot of fighting and stuff, and investigation and quarreling and talking and stuff. Speech checks.
Analeas was running this place just fine before that car scene.
This one would prefer no further interaction.
I'm here as a customer.
Very well. This one will need...
Let's see what he's got. Now that I got a lot of money. Holy shit. Is that 1 million? I think it's 1 million. Holy shit. I didn't even have close to 1 million there. Alright, let's view comparison. I can only equip light armor. This one is a little bit better, but it's not. I'm looking at the shields. No, that's crappy gear. This stuff's rather outdated.
This one would prefer.
See if he has
no
any good
Emir's
non-human stuff.
Very well.
Krogan. I can't see the Krogan armor, so I don't know. I don't think he can equip heavy armor even. That is good armor, but I think I already bought good armor for Garrus, so he'll get by, I guess. No Quarian armor. Just shoot him. I always forget. Circle exits, but also activates guns. Yeah, I killed some of Captain Matsuo's people because they were ransacking a thing. The person in charge should be a guy that I need to talk to now. Nope, he's not here. Or maybe they just don't have a secretary. Yeah, no one in here. I feel like if I hack this, that gun turret's gonna start shooting me. Ah, you know what? It's worth it. Nope. It didn't give me any money, hardly any money. For the wall safe of a corrupt businessman, there's like nothing in there. Okay. Let's keep walking around. There's probably some side quests. Plus, Noveria is cool. I like it. It's like a storm's. It's like a bunker city with a storm raging outside all times. I don't know what to stream tomorrow, so if anybody's lurking and has requests, let me know. I was hoping to get to Virmire tonight, but that's a big mission, and I guess I'm gonna have to do that on its own stream. But I'm happy with what we've done tonight. I like doing the side quests here and there. Let's see, Lily Hirax. Let's see what he's got to say.
Been a while since I've seen you. What brings you back?
Vehicle repairs, of course.
That's what I like to hear. Let's see what... Been a while since I've seen you. What brings you back?
Vehicle repairs, of course.
That's what I like to hear. Let's see what you need.
He doesn't give me anything? Okay. Is he going to my ship? Hang on, I have a pass. Those fuckers. Locking me out. I did like a whole story mission to get a pass to get outside on this place. That's alright, I don't really need to go outside. You'd think you'd run into some of the people from the... There's a base that you destroy, like on another one of the mountains, and you'd think you'd run into some of them here after that mission. But like from that mission, you go straight to the ships, you know, so you don't get the chance to come around. Oh, here, you might as well just do the small talk stuff, see what people say.
Ananias was running this place just fine.
Huh. Everyone who came back from Peak 15 is being reassigned to all.
Everybody from that peak is being reassigned to a different planet. I guess being reassigned off-world might be that they're getting killed or something. That could be code words, which I don't like. Alright. You know what? Actually, I was able to go back to that one room. It was basically a battle arena. Last time I was in there. I didn't even recognize it, I don't think. Yeah, we can go back up here. I wasn't expecting to be able to return to it. I thought it'd be locked and shut down because that's how it was when I last left. Because you have like a big shootout here with corrupt policemen. No, they haven't moved back in. But you get the guy that was being investigated here off the hook. It's an interesting choice on walls. It's weird how this build, like, it looks a lot more Soviet than corporate to me. Except for like the waterfalls and fountains everywhere, those look very corporate. And those big windows do look very corporate too. Like, it kind of looks like a corporate building. I feel like that's what they're mostly going for. But a lot of the concrete structure makes it look very Soviet. Which I feel like is the opposite of corporate. Even though both are kind of bland and stuff, there's just different character to each. There's a building on one of the college campuses of a college I toured that's sort of like the iconic building of that campus. And like it's literally looks like a Soviet embassy. Like it looks like a dystopian, like, overlord, Ministry of Truth type thing. And like, why would your star building be the most, like, dystopian looking place ever? I was doing good though. I hadn't drank soda until just before tonight's stream, and then like during tonight's stream. I know I'm just rambling now, but I don't have anybody to talk to anymore. Blumps has abandoned me. That's what I get for making her mod. I think Cleesy's probably still listening. There's some interesting videos I watched recently, but I feel like they're ones that you'd have to watch to catch up on, otherwise I'd give commentary on it. But, you know, there's actually, I saw that thing with, like, Sneeko and, the Penguins guy. That just seems stupid, though. Like, I feel like the best thing that, Moist Critical guy could do is just not engage, but you know, I feel like he handled it better than anybody else could have. Or like, oh, it's saving before I talk to this guy?
Miss Parasini
contacted
me as she lifted off world.
It saves when I talk to him, that's so weird.
The board will be taking me into protective custody.
Oh, he's getting arrested.
I expect I will be testifying in the next few days. Miss Parasini contacted me as she lifted off world.
I was expecting him to be, like, for that situation to be resolved once I come back. Yeah, like, when someone's harassing you, usually the best thing to do is to not give them the attention that they want. And, but I think that the way that Moist Critical handled it, like, he successfully roasted Sneeko, which is a risky move, but paid off. He showed him for the fool that he is. Oh, my sinus started, like, bursting up. Alright, well, that's it for this planet. I honestly thought that there'd be different things here. Kind of disappointed that there isn't. Because there's a whole, like, you know, mountain base that got evacuated. There's a whole trial that should have happened by now. I was expecting to see some aftermath. That's an impressive reflection there. And it's actually really impressive that the reflection only happens if you're looking at it from a sharp angle. Because there's actually, you know, there's the way light works, and being a photographer and like having to know how light works. When there's smooth surfaces, when you're at a low angle to them, they become more reflective as the lower you get to them. So that's actually a really interesting touch that they put on there. Like even surfaces that aren't reflective, like a wooden table or something. Like you can get low enough to where they start reflecting. If they're smooth enough. And I've used that in some photos to get interesting effects. Even just with water, which is already reflective, but you can make it the most reflective by getting low to it. Relative to it, or from a distance. It's just an interesting touch that they put in, and it seems they only put it in that, like, oh no, they put it in here, it seems. No, it looked a little bit like there was a reflection showing up, but it wasn't. It's like weird they put in just that one area. It's not something that they would have even been very noticeable as a nice touch. It's just weird, because none of the other floors are like that. None of them have any sort of reflection at all. They could have just used the same old floor texture for that place. I don't know. It's very exciting to hear me nerd out about the floor texture of a level, but I think it's neat. Like, why did they choose that?
Logged. The commanding officer is aboard.
Also, if you haven't been joined the
XO
Gilded,
Presley stands relieved.
and you're still here, you might enjoy joining the Gilded. So everybody goes to chat. That's in the chat, and it's kind of our group chat for, you know, all of us. So if that sounds like fun to you, you know, if you like the people that chat, if you like me, you know, I'm in there quite a bit. Not all the time, but I'm in there. Yeah, and I was expecting the fact that it's still highlighted. Novaria is still highlighted as a place I can go. And a place in that cluster made me think that there'd be new things there. Maybe there's something I just haven't checked out yet, though. Off to the Citadel. I don't think there'll be anything new. I'm just turning in quests now. See what happens at the end of them. You know, might as well, right? I've started them. In Mass Effect 2, the Normandy is also much more interesting. They had windows and all kinds of stuff.
Commander, something you need?
Alright,
I have
that's
to
nothing.
go. Alright, see you.
The one thing that Mass Effect 2 has that's kind of funny is they add an email thing in it where, like, NPCs will email you. It's like you have to check your email from time to time. Like, why did they have that? And you have a secretary that will be like, check your email.
Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. XO Presley has the deck.
Like, it's a nice touch if you like getting into that stuff, but
with all this exploration of
this is
Prothean
weird.
culture, this must be like a survey for you, Liara.
Our travels now are somewhat different from my normal excavations. I would prefer lengthier studies and fewer explosions.
The loss of all this Prothean technology is just one more thing Saren will have to pay for.
I never noticed how thin Garrus's legs are. I didn't realize Turians had chicken legs. Alright, let's see here. Definitely have to upgrade Liara. Oh, no, just him. Alright, let's see here. Journal. Unit C, Citadel, just the fan, but no, there's other stuff too. Oh, I guess there's some stuff marked as UNC that is on here. Okay. Let's start by going to the Citadel Tower. There's got to be other dialogue for Udina, because he only was talking about that, like, one of the missions I did, Pharos. I've done so many others.
No, I'm waiting to speak with... Commander, any word on my missing men?
I'm not sure how to tell you this, Admiral. Your men were killed by a thresher maw.
A thresher maw? That's not... My men wouldn't just stumble into a thresher nest. Not the entire unit.
Somebody lured them there with an Alliance distress beacon. Placed it perfectly so they'd land right beside the thresher nest.
Damn it. I had a bad feeling about this ever since my team disappeared. An Alliance beacon used as bait, my unit wiped out, and nobody seems to know anything about it. Commander, I appreciate what you did. Now I need to do my part. The families of those Marines deserve to know why they died.
Anything you need from me?
Not right now, Shepard, but I'll let you know as soon as I find something out.
Alright. 31,000, holy shit. Alright. I feel like there's gonna be more stuff in the wards. Words, there we go. I don't know why I go to the wards access. That's such a dumb little section too, is the wards access. Like, you take an elevator to get there and then just to use another elevator to go somewhere else. That's alright, I'm at the Presidium. There might be some stuff around here. Oh, you know what? There is something here I need to check out. I need to go to Udina. Wish I had just gone straight there. You know, all of the Turians pretty much just wear armor. It's weird. But they are like a militaristic species. Oh, the game crashed. Bye-bye, everybody.